kick it off. And welcome everyone. We are at the top of a lighthouse. This is pretty much a on the way obstacle to getting to the coastline, where you're seeking out some cultist activity at a little place called Berlington Hold. You've left the islands of Gundbag, and Gundbag's the city. Gardelun is the nation, and you've got an object like a potion which seems to have some sort of oily, shimmering slick inside it, and that's something that these cultists were after. There's a storm at your back, a ship waiting for you to navigate this archipelago. In the absence of the lighthouse, that was not going to be possible, and you've managed to fight your way through, find your way to the top, find the magic object that was held by undead beneath, return it to the lighthouse, and driven off the dread wraith that had caused all this mayhem, and it's fled off into the stormy night, driven away by this light. You've rested. You can restore a long rest, as well as return all your hit points. Take off any tokens for bless and things from the last fight if you want. But the same goes for temporary hit points from different things. I think you had a bit of a chat with the sea hag, Sandy Sea Slick. And
Sandy.
And asked her if she would, if she'd be interested in, rather than hanging out in the cave under the lighthouse, taking the lighthouse on completely. And she's agreed to that and taken up residence in the comfiest room, in the comfiest bed, and busy tidying the place up. She's not tidying it up herself. She does some sort of ritual where seaweed animates, and like a big bundles of seaweed forms into sort of like this big, these little sort of swamp things, about 3 or 4 feet tall, and they move around cleaning up. It means the place is a bit rotten seaweedy, but otherwise tidy. And Morwen, I see you've joined us, so welcome. We only just kicked off with a bit of a background. And you're now all together, healed and recovered, ready to. The ship managed to with the light on with the lighthouse. I can't say words. With the lighthouse going, was able to navigate and not get washed through the rocks and all that sort of thing. And you stayed in the lighthouse, weathering that front coming through, and then it's still high seas and raining, but the front was the biggest problem. And this ship is now a little skiff has come out to your place with 4 sailors rowing it, and pulled up on the beach.
And we're at the lighthouse still now?
We're at the lighthouse still.
So, we didn't ever check out Seagull Island, did we?
You didn't? No. If you wanted to check out Seagull Island, you could.
No. Because we've got the light lit now, so we're not under the time crunch anymore.
And so the storm's passed as well, right? Did you say?
Yeah, the storm's passed.
Yeah, okay. So there's no rush now, is there? The clock's gone and we've long rested and
yep,
we're all good to go. Yeah, so you want to have a look at it, guys? Just to...
Sure.
Sure.
I haven't checked the second level.
Let's check it out.
So we'll just get rid of all tokens. Put your tokens to max health as well if you're not already.
I did, but I'm still reduced health.
After a long rest, that recovers.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, back to normal.
Decent night's sleep.
Can you ping the tokens?
Oh,
So
yeah, sure.
so it snaps to it on the map.
Oh, yeah, you're probably in there 2 or 3 times from me cutting and pasting. So the ones at the top of the lighthouse.
Yeah. Roll20 is working for now.
Oh,
If I
happy days.
disappear, it's
What
'cause it
happened? Have you got a new
crashed my
PC?
computer. No, I just cleared I spent a lot of time like clearing some stuff on there and
Okay.
trying to just, prolong its
Tidy it up.
life. It's life support at the moment until December.
Right.
So we'll see.
Just what, space? Is it storage?
No, it's the RAM.
Ah.
I had to the RAM is just really weird. I don't know. It's it's meant to have 16 gigs, but it's only showing 8. So I think maybe one of the sticks is
Cactus.
got fucked up somewhere.
Yeah.
The CPU is just horrible right now.
Right.
It's not good.
My PC,
I think there's a memory leak
seems
somewhere.
to just, all the monitors go into power saving mode. It usually means there's just not enough power, but I haven't shut down or gone to sleep or anything. And I think it's just dust in the computer and it's getting hot, and so I need to open it up and do something, but I'm not that savvy. I'm not a Henry Cavill.
Yeah. See, in the last few years.
Aerosol thingy.
Everyone says I am, but
Yeah, the air spray.
Yeah.
See, I've spent my last 5 years living with men who are into computers, right? So every time something's broken, I just give it to them, and then they do their magical man things, and then it's just fixed.
Okay,
And now I'm on my
I would
own
say
and I
that's
don't know
just
what to
sexist
do.
of you to put that all on man.
Well, it's true. It might be sexist, but it's true. I'm useless. Stereotypically, anyway.
All right.
But now I'm on my own. It's useless.
Okay,
I
so
wouldn't
time
say
to
all
learn.
men are good at computers, just the ones that I happened to be living with. Thank you.
now,
I have a type, and that type is men who can fix my computers. And also fix things around my house.
Noida, I've just put you at max hit points. You took a big swarm of damage last time.
Mostly self-inflicted.
Yeah. With your special spell. And Elric, I don't know what's going on with you there. You look...
Should be fine. I reset mine.
Oh, I see. Is the 17/2 your armor class?
Perception. Let's speak passive perception, right?
Oh, right, okay. You just show your token shows us yellow, and I've got the colours around everyone's token is like a function of their hit points. All right, happy days. Okay, so you have one full day of rest, one night of rest to initially recover. Have your discussions with Sandy, and let's see, and then head down to the bottom of the lighthouse.
Well, can we have a chat with Sandy and we'll say, hey, do you know what's on that Seagull Island?
Yeah, lots of debris from the ship. It crashed. The ship sort of crashed into it and tipped over. Lots of sailors went overboard, and otherwise, she hasn't been over there. She lives in her cave. I'll just shift ping you all again, just to bring you to the... Now, the mammoth Stampy is now no more overnight.
Oh.
Bye, Stampy.
Yeah. That was a little fuzzball you drew out of your bag of tricks.
Little.
Yeah. They all start out so small.
I'm
They just
so proud of
grow
how big
so
he's
quickly.
become. Yeah. They grow up so fast.
Yeah.
They do.
And you're Sandy, where are you, Sandy? Let's have a look. There she is. We'll zoom in a little. Did I hit record? That would be funny.
Didn't we ask Sandy to take over the lighthouse and watch it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Thinking that a hag watching the lighthouse, no one would bother it anymore.
Yeah. So
And
she's
get your weed people to come and clean up, man.
yeah, she's got her seaweed helpers and
Yeah.
sort of like a twig blight, but it's a seaweed blight. And she's animated them to help out. It's a very Mickey Mouse broomstick sort of deal. Okay, so you're in the main area in front of the lighthouse, flat ground, still debris and so on. There's still drizzle from the in the wake of this storm, but not high seas and not high winds at this stage. You can still hear gulls or terns or albatross or something over at the island. And you can see all the little dots like of the nesting birds and so on, but and a broken bridge still. I can move you all to the rail where you can sightsee.
How high is the remains of the bridge above the water?
About 25 feet, 'cause it's going down to water level.
Okay.
And
And-
every now and then, when the tide drops or that it's an unusually low, you think you can still see that there are dread zombies lingering around under the water.
Ew.
You can see one there.
Mm.
And how far across that? It's about 20 feet across, isn't it? Are the rocks in the from the water up to the where the bridge is climbable? Like these rocks here.
Pretty. So it's not smooth by any means. So climbable in that respect, but pretty wet, slimy. You reckon it would be a decent climb, but not particularly hard.
Well, we could roll the boat across there.
Well, I could get myself once across this gap.
Yeah, well, you kind of need to get back as well, man.
Yeah.
Oh, look at all those things in the water.
None of them come out of the water.
So, are they on the bottom of the? Like, are they?
They're seafloor.
Yeah. But they can. Are they swimming or are they just like walking along the bottom of the?
They're walking along the bottom.
Okay, so we could get the boat and that would be pretty safe.
You'd think so, yeah.
Yeah, but
We'd think so.
we also have to somehow get the boat secured on the other end, don't we? It'll be rather hard.
It's a bit treacherous in this gap. Like that's where the swell surges in and out. So, if I can bring your boat over there, that's if that was sort of sitting in there going backwards and forwards, it could get dinged up a bit.
Hey, and why don't you guys come and help me lift the boat? We'll put it across and we'll make our own bridge. It's big enough.
Oh, that's an idea, definitely.
How far's the gap?
It's a 20-foot gap.
How long's the boat?
Maybe we can look through this wreckage over here and see if there's any long enough planks to stretch across. Or make our own little makeshift bridge.
Yep.
I got tools. I got all the tools. If we find wood, we can make some stuff.
The boat's probably just about 20 feet, but it wouldn't, to span it, but wouldn't hang over both sides. It'd need to be 30. You'd need to have a 30-foot long to go 5 foot either side, unless you've got some sort of special set of skills.
There should be plenty of wood over here where the wreckage was.
Yep, there's plenty of wood. It's just each plank at most is about 5 feet long.
Particularly hop across with the rope.
I'm proficient in carpentry tools. If you want to rip some stuff apart and nail them together and make some planks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not proficient, but I can help you.
Yeah.
Noida, what were you saying? You're gonna just jump?
Yeah. I could grab some rope, jump across, then we toss one end of the rope across the gap. I could tie it up on the other end.
Yep.
And having 2 ropes tied up that way, we can have sort of like a how is it called? Like a
Slack
not
line.
a bridge. Yeah, that one.
Well, I'm very dexterous and acrobatic, so maybe better for me to jump
Yep.
across.
Jumping is more of a strength thing.
Is it?
But if you're trying to tight slack line across, that's definitely a dexterity thing.
Well, I could teleport myself across once.
Oh.
The distance, teleport yourself across. Okay. Oh, you mean with a rope or?
Yeah.
We
Well,
can
actually,
throw you the rope once you get over there.
Yeah, actually, let me check. I might be confusing characters. Haven't played in a while.
Teleport.
I-
So a long jump
sorry,
is defined by your strength.
Yeah, sorry, wrong character. I don't have Misty Step.
Okay.
I do, but the idea of one person going over there when we can't see anything and having to fight anything by themselves is probably not a good idea.
Well, if you want to get across the water, I have something else. I could cast Sanctuary, which will at least dissuade the monsters from attacking you.
Well, I guess making a planks won't work then, right?
Well, we need to find something that's 30 feet long. I'm just looking
Well,
around
we
the
can
map.
rip crate stuff apart and nail them together.
Yeah, but would that hold our weight?
Uh,
I don't know.
how
I
tall
actually
is
like
this
that.
plateau? Like, is it above us or is it the same level?
How tall is what? Sorry.
This plateau that we're trying to get.
Same
over to.
level.
Same level. So we could get some vantage points from the tower to see what's on there.
Yep. And you can see it's covered in seabirds and covered in debris from, there's sails and planks and ropes and things, as well as clearly some corpses, laying there on the rocks.
Oh yeah, if I know adventuring, 9 out of 10, this corpse is gonna try to get us.
You can just firebolt them all again while we're standing up here. We could try and draw them off somewhere. But we still got to get. Well, how are we going to get across? That's still our main biggest issue, isn't it?
Yeah, one problem at a time.
Well,
Sally,
How long do you think it'll take for Felwyn to build a bridge?
Well, building a bridge is a sort of weeks of undertaking, but you could probably at least start with building a solid mooring so that your rope or whatever, and see how you go from there.
We have pittons. I have pittons that we could nail into the thing, and we could tie rope to easily.
Yep.
In our backpacks, so we could just easily, put a piton into the side and tie a rope to it. So that would be pretty simple.
I have another idea. Might sound cruel, but let us consider that this is not a creature made of life, but rather magical energy. Wooly is around still, right?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind it.
Gungo was saying
I do have a bag full of friends. Not sure they can do anything. Usually.
Do you have maybe a bunch of water?
If one of our seaweed people can take a rope, walk a rope over there for us.
Roll a persuasion for me, Gungo.
Nine.
Oh, scrolling to the bottom of my chat. What did you say? 5? Oh, 9.
9.
Okay. She says, "Oh, I don't know that Mr. Seaweed is going to make that intact."
You know what? I think the boat idea was the most
Um, I,
cost
you
effective?
know,
Let's say.
I could summon a beast over there or my bird and just get him to fly the rope over and tie it to something, and then we can walk across. Like, or maybe I could summon Wally over there and then we can throw him a rope and he's like quite heavy and he can like tug of war, like anchor.
The ship is, like I said, about 20 feet long. So, Phil, when you're trying to figure out what wood you could use for making a bridge, so while it's going to be a long time to actually manufacture a bridge out of wood, if you're using the boat, you might be able to just use the wood to increase the length of the boat by nailing it, an extra 5 feet or whatever. Like using it as a stretcher, and you just attach 4 handles to either end of it.
Yeah, that wouldn't take much, and we wouldn't have to like pull the boat apart. I could just nail extra things to the side of the boat.
Yep.
All right.
And then we can put the boat to the top.
Why not use one of these pre-made pieces of scaffolding on the side of the lighthouse? Gongo can pull them off.
That's what I was saying.
Then I can.
Yeah, I mean, we still probably would need to nail some of them together.
You could that'd save time using some of the scaffolding.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like a plan. So, the question is,
Okay.
can we do this? Yes, we can.
Hands.
No.
No,
Hand-
your bird. You
hands.
said about summoning a bird, Morwen.
What?
You said about summoning a bird.
I can summon my bird, yeah.
Well, why we do this? You should summon your bird to have a look around over there.
I don't think I can
Summon a
see
bunch of
through
birds.
its eyes. I can
Yeah.
just summon.
Oh,
It's
you
just a
can't communicate
bird.
with it? Okay.
Like he can't
fair enough.
communicate with me. Let me
okay.
see.
It's not a
maybe I can-
familiar.
No, it's not a familiar. It's literally
Oh.
just a bird. He can attack stuff.
I can toss a few of my bag of buddies guys over there
Mm.
too.
Okay,
I can.
See
Yeah,
what pops up. See if anything
Alright.
useful.
let's make this bridge then.
But I can command him to do stuff, and he's quite like intelligent. So.
Okay, so let's grab the boat and nail
Oh,
some
he's
things
not
to it.
intelligent. He's got an intelligence of 4.
Yeah.
He's not intelligent.
Okay, it'll steal your
Great.
steal your chips. Watch out.
So I'm
Okay.
grabbing my carpenter tools and we're nailing some things to the
Okay.
boat. And
Felwyn, can you
Button
roll a carpenter's tools skill check with advantage
How
because you've got
how do I do that?
5 helpers.
How do I roll a carpenter skill tool check?
Dexterity?
Dexterity? Okay.
If I could, I would like to guide her on this.
Yeah, you can.
So that's plus D4.
Okay. This is the type of roll I should be rolling in secret off to the side here. So that when there's a 1 and you go, yep, it's perfect.
Okay. My thing for advantage isn't popping up, so I'll just roll it twice.
Okay.
Okay, so I rolled a 20, and if we have 4, well, I'll do a guidance anyway, just in case.
Yep. Better safe than sorry.
Yeah. So 24.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So you attach a pretty strong extension onto the boat, and on the other side, just a few planks poking out the other way. Stand it up on its end, and then lower it down with ropes like a drawbridge, with people holding on and pulleys and things, leveraging off the stuff, and then your drawbridge boat bridges the gap. And let's see.
Without even damaging the boat so far.
And then settles nicely into the gap between the bridge.
Okay.
It is not attached, but it's like a especially long plank bridging the gap.
Well done, Felwyn.
Yay!
And
Well,
some very curious dread zombies start to sort of congregate underneath, but just sort of mill around, looking dejectedly, looking up at the boat.
Can't get us, zombies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start.
All right.
You want me to go first? Because I'm the heaviest, so if I can get across, it should be okay for everybody.
Yeah.
Be
sounds
my
good.
guest.
All right, Gungo will shimmy across.
Okay. When you step on it, just like stepping on a boat in water, it does rock a little bit. You reckon it's pretty easy. It's like walking across a ladder, spanning a bridge, but it's still, it's far from the, a proper weeks of effort sort of bridge. You can, can you give me a dexterity or acrobatics if you want, with advantage, because you've got plenty of handholds and things.
Okay,
Crossing. Just like getting into a canoe, it should be easy. Every now and then someone steps on the rail and flips it over, or God knows what. Okay.
14.
So you watch Gungo the Magnificent tip dum 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 dum, and get to the other end.
All right. And he'll do a pirouette when he gets over there.
Okay.
And then he'll hold up from that side to see if he can keep it stable for everybody else to get across.
Oh yeah, okay. Now behind you can see
No one's coming.
loads of bodies, and it's just covered in gulls. The Felwyn, you're next, is that right? Get you to roll?
Yep. Athletics or acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
18.
Okay. Dum, 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 dum.
I will go last because I think I'm the person least likely to mess it up. So if anybody breaks it before I go over, then maybe I can still make.
Okay.
And everything's still really dark over here, and I can't get past the blackness. Oh, there we go.
I'll go.
Okay, so for those that are across, roll your check for while you're tiptoeing over there, Elric.
Oh.
Alright.
Felwyn, you move along a little bit past Gungo there, and you can see that there's loads of these terns, and they've got their face in the belly of one of these poor pirate dudes, and every now and then they look up and they're pulling out strings of gizzards and stuff.
Ew, this is gross. They're having a good feast over here.
No, Gungo. Who was it again? Elric. Oh, we have an 8. But we have a 13. Okay, so Felwyn, you're just on the cliff face there. I'll move you off the cliff face
a little bit up. Yep.
Yep. And Elric, no, you're okay there. We just realigning our map to be right. Oh, that'll do.
Okay, Binion seems hesitant because he couldn't even scale a wall of 20 feet down. So
Okay, I'll give you a little reassurance in form of guidance.
yes.
Just believe in the prophet, as he believes in you.
I believe. Okay. Acrobatics or dexterity? That's both crap.
Okay.
And guidance. Try guidance.
Guidance.
No.
That was enough for Alric, right?
How'd you
I'm
go?
taking-
Yeah, it was enough for 13.
That was enough for Alric, so
Yep.
very carefully the Dragonborn walks across the boat.
Okay. We'll have you just part way for now. Quite confidently stepping across. Bear with me for a sec. Okay. Yeah, so narrow stone bridge, 5 feet wide. This little island's about 30 to 40 feet in diameter, bowl shaped, so it sort of collects the spray and the thickly covered in guano, bird poo, several pools of seawater. Okay. And Felwyn, where are you? You're over there. Yep.
Yep.
Right near you, there's a probably about 30 or 40 gulls, even more, and they sort of look up at you, disturbed, and all turn as one, and take flight, squawking. And I'll move them so you can see. And
Ew! Ew!
These birds
They're
look
gross!
they look like they've been devouring corpses all the time that they're here, and they've got this glint in their eye, and there must be maybe 100 in a swarm. You've got a swarm of seagulls.
Quick, I need to
flock of
summon my
seagulls?
superior seagull.
And
And are they running so far away?
yeah, Elric, I'm putting you halfway across the boat. Gungo's holding it steady for you. There's a couple more at the back, and I'll get everyone to roll initiative.
Of course. Of course.
I have 0 spell slots, just so you guys know.
But we had a long rest.
You've had
a
lot.
rest.
You've had 2 nights of rest. You should have whatever
Yeah.
you want to have
Sorry?
memorized.
You missed that. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm confused. I thought we were
He
on the
said-
server.
No, he said that we.
As-
Yeah. You missed all
Wait,
that.
Why is Alrek on the bridge? Should I be on the other side as well then?
No, Elric's in the middle. He's walking across right now. And
I
I went
just came over after Elric.
Oh,
I
you
went
should-
after Alrek.
you should be on
So
the
I'm
other side
on the other
too.
side.
You're safe from the bloody seagull swarm.
The way that was coming across, wasn't it?
So the
No.
gulls appeared when Alrek was crossing the bridge.
Not appeared. They just when Elric's crossing the bridge. That's right. So I
They
can
got they got aggressive.
They got
Okay,
aggressive, yeah. They took a turn for the worst. Felwyn, Elric, Gungo, Noida. Who are we missing? Binius.
Morwen.
For initiative, and Morwen as well.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, I didn't do my token.
Didn't send.
Okay, so Morwen, you're in there now too. Great. Okay, right. So sorting, descending. We've got Elric, Felwyn, Binius, Morwen, Gungo, Noida. Oh, the gulls are on a 0 because I haven't sorted them out yet. Okay, Elric, what do you want to do? You're still...
No, I see the birds getting aggressive, so I rush forward next to Felwyn and I tell the birds, "Hey, buddies,
Okay.
we're no threat to you. We're just having a look around and see if there's anything we can scavenge,
Okay.
and we're not going to take any of your food."
All right. 1, 2, 3. That's your full 30 feet of movement, just because of the.
Okay.
It's difficult.
Okay.
Slows you down crossing. It's only quite a narrow bridge, so Gungo's holding it. So you and Gungo are in the same spot right now. You're sort of stopped right where he is, because it's
Okay.
not 10 feet wide. But you can stay there. It's just a bit difficult if you're fighting or whatnot from
Well,
that.
I'll dash to get if you give me my words I want to say.
Yep.
I'll dash to join Felwyn.
Okay. All right. So you get. Are you standing on that zombie?
Is that a zombie?
Well,
no. I probably would not.
it's half a zombie.
Okay.
There's not much left.
Yeah.
I'm kind of sharing a space with Felwyn, but not
okay.
quite standing on the zombie. So.
Okay. All right.
But I want to tell. I'm just trying to diffuse the situation with the birds.
All right.
With my beach speech.
All right.
Beach.
Can you roll a persuasion?
Persuasion. I'm not good at persuading. We'll try. Not bad.
Okay. You do your druidic best to speak to these animals, and they look like they're still angry. They're still swarming, but it looks like they're not rushing, and they sort of start circling angrily. We'll move to you, Felwyn.
Well, now what do I do? I don't know if they're going to do anything. So, are we going to try... Ed, do you want me to not do anything? Are we going to try being nice to these birds?
Elric will look at you like, what do you mean not being nice? They're birds. They're doing what birds do.
Okay. Well, I'll just wait. And I'll...
You can ready an action, I suppose, if you're not too sure.
Yeah. I'll cast Aid.
Okay.
On, who will we cast that on? We'll cast it on Elric, because he always needs it. Sorry. Sorry, but true. Elric, Gungo, and who else do we have over here? I can't see anybody else.
No, there's a lot of mist from this spray, so remember, vision is limited to 30 feet. So if you've moved beyond, you might be able not be able to see the others.
Just cast it on Elric, Gungo, and me then.
Okay.
And everybody gets 5. You get 5 permanent added to your...
Permanent for a day.
Permanent for a day.
Okay. All right, so you cast Aid, and Elric, Felwyn, Gungo, Breath of Fresh Air, your maximum hit points goes up by 5.
Lovely.
And I'll wait to see.
Binius, do you want to do any movement, Felwyn?
No. We'll just... I'm not sure what's going to happen now.
Okay. Binius, what do you want to do?
Roll my athletics check, I guess, to move across the boat. So,
did you already roll it?
Yeah, but I'm gonna redo.
I thought you were already across.
No, he's not across.
You're not across. I already rolled with 8, the 13 ahead, so if Anthony will let me take that, I'll take it.
Where is it?
If you want me to re-roll, that's fine.
If you've already rolled it, that's fine. You haven't rolled it a second time, have you?
No.
Yeah, okay,
it's
that's
the
fine.
13 with 8.
Okay.
So can I dash?
You'll need to dash. Off? Yeah, you'll need to dash to get across, and that'll get you up at level with Elric.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll definitely do that. Thank God. Okay, so there's birds.
Yes.
He probably heard Elric converse to them, and he will just wait for now.
Okay.
It's a great picture.
Oh God, there's more. Jeez, just one on the left.
Okay. All right. Binius moves down. Okay. From this this warning squawk, steal my chip, steal my chip. All the other birds of the island take to the air and angrily start squawking in towards you. Apart from the ones that Elric convinced otherwise to see the error of their ways. Let's see. I think that's everyone. No. Okay. You also copy. The corpses.
No. Yeah.
What?
Owen really hates these corpses. It's just
Start to
running across that one time when she thought it was just a normal guy.
They can't really,
freaked out.
yeah, they can't really walk. Wow, what have I done? Oh, that's better. Phew. Oh, I see. I know what it is. Yeah, so they all animate and start to crawl towards you, clawing their way along the ground. Be easier for me to just do this. One, I've got a little stash down the back here. There we go. All right, and they claw their way towards you. Benius, you've got 3. Elric, 1. And Felwyn, 3 on you. First, they try to grapple you all. Felwyn, 1 misses you. Another 1 misses. What's your armor class?
19.
Okay. One of them grabs you, and then now it's got you in a bear hug.
We don't even know each other.
The
Jeez.
one that was going to grapple at Elric sees the one grab you, and it then goes over and bites you.
Ooh.
Hitting armor class 16. I think that's a miss.
That's a miss.
It's chomping away at your armor. Binius, 1 comes to you. Armor class 12.
14.
17. Okay, 17. It grabs you, and it's now got you grappled. And the last one doesn't bother with the grapple. It just comes in and bites, but misses.
Not the fan club I was hoping to have.
Morwen.
Are the birds attacking?
Yes. Well, it looks like they're in. Yeah, they look very aggressive. They haven't attacked
Then
yet.
I'll make the swarm my slayer's prey.
It looks like there's multiple swarms.
The big one that's on the left.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put a
That's the only one I can see.
skull and crossbones. Okay. Cool. Okay.
Yeah,
So Slayer's
that's the only one I
prey.
can see with her. I think. Yeah. So
Cool.
I will. Just wondering, just for future, how do bonus weapon attacks don't work with ranged shots, do they?
Not with
How
not
would
with
that
offhand. No.
Yeah, how would that work?
No.
With
That's
offhand,
the bonus attack with an offhand weapon
Yeah,
is
it's
when
with
you take a
offhand.
melee attack with
Yeah.
your right hand, then you can take a bonus action to do your left, or vice versa.
I was just, I had to brain because I was like, why am I always in melee? Oh yeah, two
Yeah.
weapon fighting. Okay, and then I'll just take 2 shots at it, I guess, with the
Okay.
longbow.
Roll to hit. It's hard to miss. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Seagulls in a
A
swarm.
10 and a 26.
Oh, okay. The 26 hits and takes a line through these seagulls. Roll your damage.
7
plus your Slayer's Prey.
10.
Okay. You should be able to see a health bar there.
Yeah.
Okay. So boof, 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 you see a bunch of these flesh-eating terns drop from the sky, but there's still a pretty decent swarm there.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's me.
Okay, no movement.
No, I'll just go sniper this time.
Okay.
It's a bit crowded over there.
All right, Gunko.
Okay, so can he get past anybody, or is it all pretty much blocked off?
No, it's all blocked off right now.
Okay.
Unless you want to jump, there's a gap over. Let's see. No, there's not. No, the zombies everywhere.
There.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And who's been grappled? Both Felwyn and Binyas?
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah.
All right. He will. It's a bit hard, isn't it? So he'll move into here. Can he? This one here. Can you get to that one?
Yeah, you can. There's a bit of a gap, but that's all right. It's enough for your brand new saber to get through to.
No, he's gonna try and grab a hold of him, grapple him.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Actually, bonus action, he will rage,
Okay.
and then he'll grapple him.
Okay. All right. So rage, and then you just reach out a left arm or something and try and grab the zombie.
28.
Okay. All right. You've got it. It's not going anywhere.
And he'll just move back over here. You just drop him over the side over here.
Okay. All right. You haul him over, move back, and then splash, and he joins his pals down the bottom in the water.
Get back over here.
Hits the rocks a few times on the way down, and the crabs start nipping his toes, but otherwise.
And then could he move into that space?
There's no floor there. You can leap across, but you'll need to do an athletics. There's still a chance of slipping or falling. Or
Okay, yeah, he'll do that if he can.
Okay.
He's
Oh, I got it.
No ones, please.
27.
All right. Boom.
Eesh.
Okay.
That's bonus action. Yep, that's him done.
Okay. All right. The goals go. Let's see. One comes and flies over you, Felwyn. One comes and flies over Elric and Binyas. Another one over Gungo. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Jeez. These are swarms of birds, are they? They're not just single birds.
No, they're not single birds.
Okay.
You put a lot of effort in getting a lot of bird tokens, huh?
I sure did. I had heaps of
Is
fun.
it? This is like mangled,
Somewhere on everybody's
horrible,
computer, there's like a folder of like random
disgusting mangled birds.
Yeah.
mangled birds.
You should see my downloads folder. It's not pretty. Okay, so 4 swarms of birds come and swarm Norda and Morwen, and you're just caught in a massive, swarm of them swirling everywhere. But it's a dash for them to get there, so they don't make it enough to take attacks. These other ones at the back here do make it. So Felwyn, you've got 2 swarms attacking you. Let's see. Storm of Beaks. Okay.
Storm of beaks.
Yeah.
Great name for an album.
Okay. So while they peck, what you can hear is like hail on tin with your armour. Ting, 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 ting. Same again. Binius, you cop one lot. So does Elric. Elric, what's your armour class?
19.
19. Tink, 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 tink. Gungo, you are not reckless, I believe? Or you are?
No, not reckless.
Okay.
Nope.
20.
That's hit.
And a 22.
They're both hits.
Okay. All right. So peck, 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 peck. You all see all the ting, 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 ting of these birds all sort of dive bombing, trying to peck his eyes out and whatnot. But Gungo, you take 8 and another 4. So I think you're raging. So
Easy.
so 6 damage in total. But all of these hundreds of little peck bites. And Noida, it's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna guess that the presence of the birds around gonna give me disadvantage on any ranged attacks.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we've ever seen that many enemies at once. Ever.
Just like, look at all of them.
I honestly don't know what to do. There's not much I can do.
Get a
I'll
net.
Yeah, I guess I would just cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
That's a bonus action, and I can attack with it as a part of the same bonus action. So I swing in one of the goals. The open mouth one. Sorry, open beak one.
Yes, okay. All right, roll to hit with your spiritual weapon.
Ooh, that should be good. Sorry, I don't know why it keeps rolling. I need to refresh my thing. First roll was 24.
Okay, 24 hits.
Okay. Come on. 5 damage.
Ooh, okay. 5 force.
Yep. There's a bonus action for my action. Uncharacteristically, I'm gonna wave with my take a swing with my staff. Come on, a roll. No, that's not the roll.
You gave us a description of it.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening with my beyond 20. Come on, roll it. Whatever.
I think they've moved the button over to the side, over onto the left, where you've got like the picture of the weapon.
No, I'm clicking the correct thing. It just either rolls several times in a row or it doesn't. So it's 2 + 2, 4. I'm guessing that's a miss.
It's a miss, yep.
Yeah. And that's it.
Okay.
Thanks.
Elric, down to you.
Okay, I will cast Thunderwave.
Ooh.
The 50s, the in front of me, Felwyn, and Binius, just straight forward. Like a 15-foot wave, right?
Oh yeah, push him to us way, don't you?
Okay. So you'll be able to affect 2 swarms with that. It originates from you. You're doing the 2... Oh, actually, you could get 2 swarms and a zombie if you want. And the zombies everywhere anyway.
Yeah, as much as I can get. And I'm pushing them this way.
Okay. So that's going to affect 3 zombies. Now, they do saving throws, yes?
15 is the Constitution save, yeah.
Ooh, okay, con. Going right to left. Pass. Fail. Fail. And how far back do they go?
They go back 10 feet, and they take the 7 thunder damage. And the ones who saved take half that. So
Okay. All right, and that can affect the gulls as well.
okay.
Oh, am I no longer grappled?
Let's check once I just get these goals sorted. Okay, the goals need to do a saving throw, and that fail, and the other ones pass. Okay, now the goals aren't pushed back. You push back a few of them, but most of the swarm is not in the, or half at least is not in the area. But they take the full damage. Binius, you are no longer grappled. That's right.
Okay. I am going to take a step forward if it's clear.
Yep.
And
the gulls are occupying your square, but there's the space in front of you. You can just stand in it. That's no problem. They move out of the way.
I'm going to move actually right here. And I am going to wild shape into starry form.
Okay. Starry form goes off. Felwyn, you've got 3 zombies and 4 swarms of murderous gulls.
And I'm grappled.
You are grappled. Yep.
Yep. If I punch the one that's grappling me, is it at disadvantage?
No. All it is your movement 0.
Okay, I'm going to punch the one that's grappling me.
Okay.
Because, I'm right there.
Yep.
So I'm going to pause him.
The one that's grappling you has a... I'll put a red dot on him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's that one to the side. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's a 20. And I take it that does damage.
Yes.
And the second one is 7, so that one misses.
Okay.
And then the first one does
7 damage.
What's it? Oh, so the first one does 7 damage. Sorry, it doesn't miss. It does 7 damage.
Yep.
And and the second one does 26 to hit.
That hits.
And then does 8 damage.
Okay. Zombie's not looking too... Well, it's never looked very healthy, but you get my point.
He's looking even less healthy
but
now.
You're bang, 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 but it's still hanging on to you. It just ignores the damage you're doing.
Yeah.
Binius, you no longer... Oh, yeah. Anything else, sorry?
Yeah. As a bonus action, I'm going to misty step out of his grapple.
Ooh.
Nice.
Sorry, sir, but goodbye.
Okay.
And then I'll just where am I going to go? I'll sort of step out behind over here.
Oh, okay, yep. Up on the rocks or on flat ground?
Just sort of flat ground behind it here.
Yeah, okay. All right, Binius, you're right in the thick of it. You couldn't be closer to you're pretty much the closest to every enemy on the whole island. You're ground 0 right now.
Fine. Venus is going to step here and do the exact same thing as Elric.
Okay.
Thunderwave.
All right. So you can see the Thunderwave that's on the...
bad, wrong button.
Where do you want to cast that?
So let's...
You can, if you cast it off to that side, if you're trying to get the most as possible, you could probably get 1, 2, 3 swarms and 3 zombies all in one.
It's a 3rd level cast, and then they make the 14? Yeah, Constitution save.
Okay. Is that where you want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to roll for the zombies first. Constitution. How are we looking? 14. 22. 20. These are the zombies from hell. How much damage? 17. Okay, so what are we talking? Ooh, okay, one of them's looking really bad. And I'll just do the 3 seagull swarms. 1, 2, 3. All of them failed. It doesn't push them away. This effect won't work on the swarm, but they still take the full 17. And let's see. That one needs its 42. $17. Sorry, too much maths. Okay, and let me just check something. Okay, so 21. Okay, so one of these swarms is now at half of its health. And so I've reduced it in size to be size medium swarm rather than a large swarm now. And the other two are still fairly thick. Binyas, anything else?
Yes, Mantle of Inspiration on the 3 on the actually Mantle of Inspiration on Gungo, Binyas, and Felwyn.
Okay.
So they get 8 temporary hit points, and if they want to move, they can make a move.
Okay.
Wow, that's awesome.
So
Thank you.
And don't provoke attacks of opportunity, do
no,
we?
no, you can't move through the
Does
square
not,
of a zombie, but
yeah, but it doesn't trigger any attacks of opportunity.
Yep.
So free move.
Wow, where'd he go to? I think Gungo's going to go. When's he attacking? Yeah, get in here next to these guys. That's where Gungo will go.
okay, right in the thick of it.
Yep.
What about Felwyn?
Yep, I moved just up a little bit more.
Okay, everyone all good? Done.
Mhm.
Okay, the
Yeah,
others.
Venus is the staying.
Okay, 3 of these zombies come. They're on their last legs, or they don't have legs. They're crawling over to you, Felwyn.
That's
and
cruel. That's not.
Try grabbing onto you. 1 grabs onto your legs, got you by the ankles. Another one tries to bite you. Oh, doing 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. It just takes some of my temporary hit points.
Yeah, and another one misses. Binyas, 1 tries to grab onto you. Missing. Gungo, 1 tries to grab onto you. Elric, 1 tries to grab onto you. So they're just trying to latch on, hold you down, and so that they can bite. Now you've fought zombies before. You know that if you go for the head, it'll give you a -10, -5 to hit, but it will be treated as a critical hit. That's all of them. Morwen, how are you going up the top there?
Going good. Are they alive birds or like zombie birds?
They don't. It's hard to tell. They're covered in blood and ichor, but they have feathers,
Okay.
and they're not clearly rotten, or there's not bones showing through or anything
Okay.
like that.
Did the one that had my Slayer's Prey on die? Because I can't see it anymore.
No, it's still alive, but there's not many of them. They're pushed out of.
Oh, that's fine. I'll put my Slayer's Prey on one of the ones here. I
Okay.
guess the one in front of me, which is like two birds fighting.
Okay. All right.
And then I'll just take 2 attacks. Then, attack number 1.
I'll put
That's a 26 and a 20.
Oh, nice one. So that's your
4.
2 short sword attacks or something, is it?
Yes. Yeah, I get 2 attacks per action. So
Nice.
just with a wyvern blade.
Oh, the dagger. Yeah, right.
Yeah. So that first one is 11 damage.
It takes the full damage, so you know it's affected by
Okay.
necrotic.
Okay. And 9 damage. And the Slayer's damage, which is 3. So that's 23 damage total.
Wow. Okay. So with that, you kill probably 20 birds by slashing all the way through and kill many with each slash. Yeah, that's right. And I've reduced the size of the swarm on you.
Ah!
Ball of feathers everywhere.
Yeah. Now that was 2 attacks with your right hand. Did you want to take your
No, I used my bonus action for
Oh,
putting the Slayer's
Slayer's
Spray on it because
Spray.
I don't get to change it dynamically. That's the
Yeah, I get
It doesn't cost a spell slot, but I have to use my bonus action every time.
Okay. Cool.
So
All right. So that's Morwen Gungo.
Okay. Gungo is gonna headbutt the one that's just below Elric there.
The zombie.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Yep, just gonna do that. 11.
11 hits.
So it does 8 damage to it.
Okay.
Yep. And then he will stab the zombie right next to Binyas with his saber.
The one. Okay. Sure. Yep.
Spin back around.
Yeah. No worries.
That one.
That one's at full health.
Yep. 22.
Ooh, nice one. This is the first
that'll
attack
be-
roll with this saber, I believe.
No, I think he attacked with it before, but first since he's been attuned to it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Right. Okay.
Yeah, that's allowing him to attack with it as a bonus action, which is good.
Oh, nice.
So it does all of that damage, 18 damage to it.
Wow. Okay. It's still kicking. Still standing. Incredibly.
Yep. Bonus action, and it won't move. That's him done.
Okay. The birds go. The birds. We have a bit of a flip about, and these ones sort of fly over. And Felwyn, you've got 2 on you. One of them hitting for 5 piercing damage, packing damage. Binyas, you've got 1 on you, missing. Elric, you've got 1 on you, missing. And Gungo, you've got 2. Oh, a natural 20, crikey. And and a 19.
They both hit.
They both hit. So one of them is going to do 5 damage, so down to 2. And the other one, the crit, it's going to do 7 down to 3. Boo!
Boo!
No one wants to roll a crit and then do 7 damage after 3. Morwen, a swarm on you, a little mini swarm. Misses. You dodge it. The one behind you, of the one that's got its head down. Oh, that's not a D100. Try again. Oh, natural 20.
Ooh.
Yikes.
Oh no.
12 damage.
ow.
Ouch.
Noida. I'm a class 20. That's going to hit.
Yeah, definitely.
4 damage.
Ow.
And another swarm. I'm class 16.
Hits.
You... Yeah. Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Problems. Let's see. Morwen, what did you take? I'm just checking your damage.
12.
12. It should have been 24, not 12. Double that.
Oh yeah, okay.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ouch.
Ooh.
Noida, instead of 4, that should have been 8.
Okay, so just remove another 4.
Yep. And this last one does 4 damage to you.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
Turn over Noida.
Right. It's gonna feel like a waste to use it on me, but I think I could use it. So I'm gonna twin spell haste between myself and Morwen.
Okay. Alright. You've got haste going, both of you, an extra action each turn, which could be an attack, dash, or something else, I
Yep.
believe.
For one, I'll bonus action move my special weapon somewhere over here and attack this big guy, attacking Felwyn. No, it's not Felwyn, Morwen.
Okay.
If I can reach it, I think it's here more appropriate.
Okay.
Okay.
Noida, you spin around to readjust your flying axe into this seagull, and you see swarms of stinging, biting insects. They look like those giant flies that come up out of sand dunes, and there's some sort of insect plague. And Sandy Seaslick is back, with her back over to the lighthouse door, and she's hurling balls of swarming insects into these gulls.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Sandy.
You made it scarier than it is at first. Alright, so I'm gonna swing. Come on.
Roll to hit.
It keeps rolling. Again, I don't know what's happening with the Chrome.
11.
11, yeah.
11, I believe, is a miss. Yeah, just.
Alright, so that's that. For my hasted action, I would like to disengage.
Okay.
The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move up to here, and I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt. No, sorry, that would be a spell. Firebolt. The same goal.
Okay.
So Firebolt, that's a cantrip. That should be okay.
Yep.
17.
17 hits.
Okay. I'll be 2d10. I'll roll 20 because beyond 20 is freaking me out right now.
Okay.
12 fire damage.
All right.
And for my, if I can do a free object interaction, I would like to open the door and run in.
Okay. All right. Dum 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 dum. You got this, Morwen.
Yep. I believe in you.
Okay.
I got you back.
Elric.
Elric's gonna pull out a scimitar and swipe at the zombie in front of him.
Yes. Okay, to the south. Roll to hit. 17 hits.
All right. 8 slashing damage.
Ooh, you drop it.
Right on.
Straight through the head.
All right, and bonus action, he's going to take shoot an arrow into the birds.
Okay, a big disadvantage just because you've got so many enemies next to you. It's a ranged attack. 10's going to miss in
10?
any case. Arrow goes sailing through the pack. Is that you done?
Yeah.
Felwyn.
Okay, I'm grappled again, right?
You are.
Okay, let's punch this stupid zombie that's got me.
Okay.
Buggers. Little buggers.
That's what happens if you grab.
19.
Okay, you punch it.
And he takes 12 damage.
Okay, it should be 12 damage, but for some reason it just shakes its head and keeps hanging on 1 hit point. And you're reminded that if you do punch it in the head, then it's a -5 to hit. But if you do hit, there's not this undead fortitude that these zombies have got.
Okay, let me punch it again, and I'll punch it in the head.
Oh yeah.
Do I not
Suddenly remembered.
It's a 14.
Let me check. Let me check. Zombies are not the sharpest knife in the drawer. You hit
Nice.
and you kill it, and you're no longer grappled.
Okay, so I only need to do like 1 damage, so that's 4 damage.
Yeah,
8 damage,
yeah.
yeah, so.
Okay.
Yay! Okay,
All right.
do I have any bonus actions or anything? No. My job.
You're just hacking off bits of it, and it's still
I'm
holding
just
on.
hacking off
Yes.
bits of zombie. Well, he's gone now, so
Slashing off, whatever.
yeah.
Its under fortitude failed it, and it's not as undead as it needs to be.
It's a good.
Binius, where are you?
Binius aims for the head.
Ah, there
or
you
the
are.
one that's like weak, like the one to his
Directly.
his left,
Yep.
screen right.
Yeah, sure. To the east.
Yeah.
What are you using?
And he uses his rapier.
Oh,
for, like,
rapiers
a
are plenty.
speed.
Go for it.
So that's the hits. That's 13, but it goes -5 because he's aiming for the head.
Yes. Roll your damage. You do hit it.
Mhm. Is it roll? Oh, now it is.
Hasn't come up yet. 3. Oh. Okay. It's left on 1.
Oh,
Oh, crap.
no!
Yeah.
Bonus
Oh.
action. Anything? No. Okay.
Bonus action, kick it in the head.
All right. That one that you just punched.
Bonus action yelp. It's still alive.
Yes. It grabs you and grapples you. Or you were already grappled? I can't remember. No, I don't think you were.
I was, and
You
then
were.
I wasn't, and now I am again.
Yeah, okay. And the one to your other side tries to bite you. Hits armor class 11 though and misses. Felwyn, there's still one on you,
Mm-hmm.
but it misses.
Yay.
There's one on Gungo. Armor class 17, Gungo.
That's a hit.
Okay, and it grabs you by the ankles. These are all at low level because they don't have legs, or they don't have functional legs.
The
and-
seagulls ate them.
Yeah, that's right. Morwen.
Okay. I guess I'll just. Does haste give me 2 actions or 2 attacks?
Extra action, but you can use it for 1 weapon attack, or disengage, dash, that kind of thing.
Okay, so it's an action, but because I get 2 attacks per action.
Only 1
but I
attack.
can't. Okay, sure.
Yep.
Okay, well I'll attack the one that has my flares marked just once.
Okay.
For now, it was 15.
15 hits.
Yeah. For see the dice. 7 plus.
Oh.
5. Is it still alive?
It is.
With 12? Oh, okay. I will hit it. Well, I'll hit it again
Okay.
then, but just with I'll use my bonus action attack for that.
Left hand. Yep.
Yeah. 22.
Hits. What's this one? A short
That
sword or something?
is 10 damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. And you finish it off. There might be a
That-
couple of them
yeah.
still flitting around, but not a swarm
Okay.
by any
I
means.
still have 2 attacks.
You do.
So I'll hit the other one that's low health.
Okay.
For a 11,
11 hits. 11 misses, sorry.
and then okay, well I'll attack again.
Yep.
I might as well just use the 24.
With your haste.
Or I can roll again.
Yep.
I can roll again, or just use the.
Yeah, roll again.
roll.
We'll just take the first one for each unique roll.
Oh, that's the damage. Ignore that. 12.
Okay. No, that misses.
Okay,
Done.
that's me.
Gungo.
Okay, the one to the south of Gungo, he's gonna hit that one in its head.
The
with his
zombie?
saber. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. A 1 that
Oh,
misses.
Misses.
That's that one. He'll but as a bonus action, he'll try it again.
Okay.
Same thing, trying to hit it in the head. So 13.
Oh, that hits.
So this is a critical, you say, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll do all that attack. I'll do double that damage, won't I? So I'll do another 2d6. Okay, so 12 plus 5, 17 damage to it.
Oh. All right, you kill it. Boom, straight through the head.
Oof. Nice.
Anything else going to
No, that's it. He'll stay there.
go? Okay. So then these birds take flight, and Morwen, the one behind the small group behind you, it disengages and goes flying off out to sea. Whoops. Just pull out a little bit.
From behind the safety of the door, Noida will yell, "Yeah, you better run!"
But the other two swarms are still fully intact, and they come at you. One of them hits armor class 14, and another one misses as well.
Miss.
Yeah.
Both miss.
All right, but they now sort of swarm into your space. They're swirling around you. It's like the birds. The ones that you also flies off. Let's see, Binius, Felwyn, you've got one on you. Missing. Felwyn, you've got two on you. There's one behind you. Okay, that hits and does 11 damage. Binius, there's a swarm behind you. Elric, there's a swarm on you. Missing. And Gungo, there's two on you. 16?
That hits.
And 20. The first one does 13, so 7 damage for your rage. And the next one does 17, so that's 8 damage for your rage.
No worries.
And Elric, it's your turn, and I'm opening the dog door.
So he can come in and go back out again?
Anthony, I
could hear him scratching.
Anthony, I think you deleted your bird marker because it disappeared from the turn order.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I think you had a 9 on those.
Yeah. Where is it?
I will do the same thing I did last time. We're just trying to decide which one I'm going to hit. I think I'm going to go after the one in front of Felwyn now. This one south of Felwyn, I'm going to hit with my scimitar.
The zombie?
Yeah.
Okay. In the head? Or...
8 does not hit.
Okay.
No, it doesn't matter. And then I'll take another shot at the birds with my bonus action.
Okay. Which birds? There's 6 of them. 6 swarms.
One that's not too close that I can hit it with a ranged attack.
Okay.
So how about these right here? Can I hit these?
It'll still be disadvantaged because you're in melee. Just so you know, in case you wanted to.
Okay.
Sure. Roll to hit though.
Didn't hit that.
You lie.
2 1s. Okay, that's Elric. Felwyn.
Okay, I still got one stupid zombie I'm going to punch in the head.
Yep. One to your south. There's also one behind you.
Yep. Okay, so I'll start with the one to the south.
Okay.
I'm going to aim for the head because we want them dead. Aim for the head when you want them dead.
Yeah.
So that's a 22.
Boom. Damage.
Damage is 11.
All right, you kill it.
Okay, so I'll turn around and I'm going to aim for the one behind me.
Okay.
And I'm going to aim for the head.
Okay.
Always aim for the head. And that's a 10.
Oh, it's a miss.
Damn it. Okay.
Done?
Sorry. Done.
I He'll try to finish the one off that's like, yeah, almost dead with a stab. Just aiming for the head.
Oh, yeah,
Just
okay.
Aiming for the head. Aiming
Sure.
for the head. So this is to hit. Oof.
Hits, even with -5.
Nice. That doesn't really, just for show.
Yep, boom, dead. Anything else, Benius?
Is he's not grappled by the one behind him,
No,
right?
no.
He'll take a step back to create some space in
Okay.
case Ungo needs to like ram his head through the one that's still standing.
You may be free struck though.
Can I? Yeah, I was gonna ask. That's by the swarm, right?
Or by the
No, by the zombie.
Or
zombie.
by all of them? Oh, by the zombie. Okay. Yeah. No. He'll move anyway.
Okay. Well, he won't try to bite you. He'll try to grab you by the ankle, but he misses. Just come here. But no.
Bonus action, yelp again.
Now the others go, which means zombies. There's only one left, as that I can tell. That's not in the water. Goes for you, Felwyn, and misses. Morwen, back up to you. You've got 2 swarms of seagulls around you, Morwen.
Okay. I'll put the one that is already damaged then as my Slayer's prey.
Oh, okay. Mark for death. Skull and crossbones.
And then just do 3 attacks
Okay.
against it. I'll just roll 1 with advantage and use both those,
Okay.
and then
Okay.
yeah, this is the same thing. Rather
Yep.
than rolling 3 times because my thing is really laggy.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh. So 11, 24, and 24.
The 11 misses, but 2 attacks hit.
So that is 20 damage.
And
total.
your Slayer's prey?
Yeah, including.
Okay.
I rolled a 1 on my Slayer's prey.
Okay. Alright. And you've...
Oh, you lost your zombies too. They're not in there.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, there they are. 18.
Oh, come on. Is that 1 HP?
Yes! Perhaps!
Goddamn Slayer's prey.
But Morwen, is that you done? No movement or anything else? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Martial classes, yay.
Scroll
Everyone
down
else is doing all this stuff, and then we're just like, I hit it.
Yeah.
Moving
Alright.
on.
Gungo.
Okay, Gungo's gonna slash at the flock of seagulls that's in Binius' space, that same one there.
Okay. I'm giving them all a colour, so we can be like Reservoir Dogs. There's Mr. Blue, Mr. Green, Mr. Red, and you're going for Mr. Pink, I believe.
I just missed Mr. Pink.
Okay.
And he'll use his bonus action to hit again. 11.
Oh, that misses as well.
Gosh, that's terrible. That's all he can do.
Okay. Noida, from the door, peeking through the door.
Yeah, I will do like a quickly open the door, assess the situation.
Shut the door again.
Yeah. Based on my tactical assessments, I will use spiritual weapon to attack the almost dead guy. I mean, the almost dead goal.
Okay. Roll to hit the almost dead swarm.
Right. Spiritual weapon, come on. Yay! Only
Hits.
3 times. Hits 17. Hits.
Alright, you see them off. Swishing
Okay.
through the mini swarm.
Lovely. And then I will whip out my... No. First I'm gonna firebolt the other guy.
Yep. The one that looks like it's about to swallow Moen.
I then suppose that I could twin spell it to attack 2 gulls in the same swarm.
No, same target, but have to be 2 different targets.
Got it. So just 1. 20. 21.
Yep, 21 hits. Oh, 22 damage, is it?
No, sorry. For some reason, my burn 20 keeps throwing multiple times every time. I don't know how to fix it.
That's okay.
So I'm just calling the first one that rolls
Sure.
every time.
Okay, and you've taken that one down below half. It's now half size.
Okay, that's 19 fire damage.
Okay, done.
And for my hasted action, I would like to whip out my crossbow and try to finish it off.
Okay. Anything the bolt hits, it will kill. You hit on class 18, so you do damage. You do damage.
I do damage.
What don't you do? I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, where are you? There. 6 piercing, and that's it.
All right. Okay, our drums in the spray diminish as these remaining gulls break away from your Morwen and fly off. Oh, what's going on? It's better. Let's see, and down here, the 6 that are around you lot also do the same thing.
That's right. Scaredy cats.
Get out of here.
Shoo! These are my fries.
What? Okay. As we move out of combat.
What about the zombies?
Yeah, there's a zombie right here.
That's 2.
This guy.
Now they're running away.
Never mind.
He just sort of lurks
And there's another one next to me too.
Oh, he shouldn't be there. I think I've already swapped him out. He's on the map layer.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so one zombie crawls and sort of staggers back and then just drops off the cliff without
He's like, no, no,
end it all.
no, goodbye.
I don't see any
So
point.
we couldn't see the other side while that was happening, could we? We couldn't see what was going on with Noida and...
No,
Morwen.
you might have heard a bit of action, and whoever was really close to the bridge, I don't think anyone was fighting right on the bridge. Oh, the dog wants to get back out. This is going to keep
Of
happening.
course he does.
Buddha, hang on. Can you see him? Buddha?
Yeah.
He's a good boy.
You can see the intent to get out.
I can see that in his brain he's thinking, oh, I can't wait to leave
don't
this
know if
room
you-
so 2 minutes later I can bark and get back in.
Yeah. I don't know if you could see him then. I just tried to point it down.
Yeah, we saw.
Yeah, we did.
He's
Okay.
looking at you like, hurry up, come on.
Yeah. This is no show.
I thought this would be entertaining. What are you doing?
Yeah. I heard gripping music.
Well, as soon as you took the birds off the map, he was not interested.
Not interested anymore.
Like, no,
True.
no birds.
No more birds.
So they all fly
Looks
off,
like a bird dog.
and you all panting. You sort of can make contact with the ones with your colleagues on the other side, and it appears safe on this desolate, rocky outcropping now.
We can search around.
Yep.
Yeah,
Have a look.
look around.
Let's see if we can find anything amongst all this shipwreck stuff.
A small undead terrier comes sort of crawling in the same way. It's got its back legs,
Oh, what a poor
Oh.
puppy.
and it's crawling "Arr, arr, arr," between the.
We need to find a tiny muzzle and a wheelchair.
Let's keep it.
Felwyn is going. "Arr, arr, arr."
Give it
Is
a
it
bone.
aggressive? Does he need a bone? Do you need a bone, puppy?
There's plenty of bones around. There's a few.
Yeah,
Drop
I was
his leg
gonna
and give it to him.
Can I toss it a bone? Can I
Okay.
toss a bone out?
Toss it a bone.
If I fetch?
Yep. Toss it a
Okay.
bone, and it starts going chewing the cartilage off the end.
Yeah.
Leaving you to explore the island unimpeded.
Okay.
Okay. Any more seagulls on there? We'll just
I
get
think
rid
for
of them.
safety, Noja will also try to get across.
Okay, Noida, you can cross over.
I'll guide myself if I still need to make the check.
Yep. Still have to make the check.
Right.
It's a bit grim if you do fall.
Yeah, acrobatics.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
No.
It's okay. It's with
The
advantage.
first,
It's
the
with
first one was
advantage.
14.
Oh,
Oh,
the
with
first-
advantage.
Yeah.
Then 14, yeah.
Yep. No
His first one
problem.
was 14. Yeah.
You're across, Noida.
oh.
Sorry. I think my mouse might be a problem. It double clicks everything.
Ah.
That's why I draw. Okay, so 16 total.
Okay. Right. So you get across, no problem. Searching among all the wreckage, there's a chest half sunken in puddles, covered over, strewn with some canvas and sailcloth.
I'll come along as well.
Okay.
Now that everyone's over.
All right. Do you want to do your athletics with advantage? Not
Acrobatics.
acrobatics. Yep. Not 2 1s would be cool.
22.
Okay. Right. Can move yourself across. You see this undead dog chewing on a bone.
And Felwyn's scratching his little ear.
Yeah.
Oh, don't touch it.
Miss Bowen, perhaps
I
you
got gloves on. Come on.
perhaps you could fashion some little muzzle for this little cute beast.
I'm thinking of making wheels for him. Taking him home.
Why not both?
He could be our new pet.
It's
And Anthony's
an
like,
undead. It's an undead dog.
so?
Yeah.
Meaning it was alive once. Now it's dead, and that's undead.
I mean,
Look at him. He's so cute.
when you think about it, that kind of makes sense. Because the worst part about having pets is that they die. This one won't.
Yeah.
He's already dead.
He'll just try and kill you in your sleep. That's probably what he'll do. Over the cliff with him.
Just let him be. I am. Elric's gonna look for supplies in the rubble.
Okay.
What was in the chest?
You
Yeah, that's the important question.
you do find plenty of planks, canvas, sails, wrecked ship, clearly. The dead are dressed like sailors and probably been dead a week or so. There is a chest, but it looks like it's locked with a padlock.
Well, can we
Elwyn,
take the look?
Okay, where you go,
Elwyn.
Felwyn?
I'll help.
checking for traps first.
Do
Yes,
investigation for your traps.
Okay, let's investigate the trap. Oh, there are no traps.
Very good.
For sure.
12?
Yep.
No traps.
Not that you are aware of.
Not that I can see. And then let's try dexterity. 10. What do I add to it again?
Your proficiency bonus.
And Gungo's helping as well.
Bonus is
It's
3.
and
So
sleight.
13.
It's sleight of hand with your proficiency
Yeah, so
bonus.
Yep, so it's 13. And if Gungo's helping, what? Do I get advantage on it then?
Yeah, you get another roll.
Get
Just
another
roll sleight of hand.
Yep.
Oh, that's the same as my dex roll anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Let me
right.
just
You
help.
tink tink tink, and it looks like it's rusted shut. It doesn't unlock.
So 14
Ah, okay.
with Gungo.
All right. So you clean that out. You clean it out a
and
little
then
bit.
17 altogether.
Click. Open. You flip it open, and there's a suit of half plate. And the half plate, the breastplate of that half plate, is like scales. So not scales of a dragon, scales of a fish, sort of those rounded, smooth scales. There's a 2 spears,
Ooh.
a scroll tube. Popping that open, there's a scroll in it, and a ring falls out as well.
Ooh. Can I read the scroll?
Yep, it's a speak with dead spell.
Oh.
No. Oh, that would come in handy.
I'll give it to Noida. You hold on to this.
Oh, okay. Thanks for
But
telling me.
the half plate, is there anything special about it?
Oh, it looks well made, and it looks nautical. You know, it's like a fish sort of scales.
And do we
Well-
have 10 minutes something to identify on it? to
Well
see if
made.
there's anything.
Well looked after.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Is it heavy armor?
And the ring?
Let me just check.
can't someone detect magic?
I
I
can.
cast Detect Magic. Yeah. No, I did.
Both the
There we
ring
go.
and the
Sorry.
half plate are magical.
If we want to
Oh.
spend time, I can do some ritual identifier.
Oh, sounds
Yeah, let's
perfect.
take some time.
I
Okay.
can do my prayer meanwhile.
Yeah.
That's good, yeah.
And the spears, they just look like normal spears.
Yep. But although they're enchanted.
Oh, they're enchanted
one-
as well.
The
Okay,
s-
so let's spend a little bit of time. I'll do some
probably-
ritual identifiers on them.
Okay, no worries. So let's say you spend an hour resting, recuperating, identifying.
Okay.
Both of the
In that
spears.
time, I will summon my pet then.
Oh, okay.
How long does it last?
What's
Oh,
type?
only an hour. I'll do it when we're going to set off again.
Okay. What type of air, water, or anything?
I feel like we should we're in a cave, right?
No, you're in an island.
No.
Island, then probably best to do the bird, because can you imagine Wally trying to get back across that like flimsy boat? I don't think so. But then I haven't tried the water one yet.
But we're not underwater.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
the water
it's
creatures in the
fine.
water.
Don't.
There's zombies in the water, so don't do that.
I'll say. Okay,
That's cruel.
Mr. Seagull it is. What did we call him?
It was
Steven,
Jonathan.
he's Steven
Jonathan.
Seagal.
Seagal.
Yeah,
Stephen the
Jonathan
Seagull.
Livingston.
No,
Steven.
it was Jonathan.
I still
Jonathan
call
Livingston.
Steven Seagal.
Steven
And
Seagal.
how much healing points did we get from your thing? Did you want to roll it?
Yeah, just a second. Those, you're not too badly hurt, right? Second level should be enough.
I
I
don't
have
think we all
half
did too
HP.
bad.
I'm
Okay,
on
just-
half.
12 healing to everyone.
So the spears are +1. The scroll is a speak with dead spell scroll. The ring is a ring of water walking.
Ooh, that might be
And,
handy.
and the half plate, which is medium armor for the purposes of what you're proficient in, gives you an armor class of 15. However, you can apply dex up to +2 to that.
That's nice.
It does give you.
I'll relinquish the ring. I don't need the ring because I have that spell. But anybody who wants this,
So what was the ring?
so
Water
water walking.
Oh, water walking.
So, for example, if you are clumsy and you are often at risk of falling into water, it might come in handy.
Or if you've got like heavy armor, that might make you sink.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
You have to have faith.
Not very useful for me.
No, I think I'm okay without that. I'll take a spear.
The half plate also gives you some aquatic abilities. It seems to be blessed, consecrated to some ancient watery deity.
Is it? Yeah, I don't think I can
Half
wear
plate
that,
is medium
so-
armor or heavy armor?
Medium.
Medium.
How do I know what armor I'm proficient with?
I think you're proficient in
what?
it. It's just you
Yeah, I
get,
can.
What aquatic abilities would it give somebody?
you can swim as a swimming speed at your walking speed. So you actually get a swimming
Okay.
speed naturally.
So it should go to somebody who can't swim.
Yeah.
Also, if you go unconscious, 0 hit points. Not unconscious. If you go to 0 hit points, you will rise 60 feet per round towards the surface if you happen to be underwater.
Alright,
Yeah.
so mariners something.
Yeah, mariner's armor, half plate.
I have the survival mantle, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
So I don't need another half plate. I can
Maybe
breathe underwater.
Cortan could maybe use it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Yes,
heavy armor stuff?
Medium armor.
it's
Yeah, I'm
medium,
sure
but
he's
it's,
up
it's,
there,
it's the highest.
I mean, if
AC.
he's paladin and he's going for heavy armor, he might already have better AC. Anyway, let's skip it for him. I cannot wear it at all. So,
What, Benji's, can you use it?
I already have the mariner's armor, but leather.
Oh,
I wear
okay,
light.
right.
I wear light.
Oh. Okay. I'll take a spear too if there's one left. If anybody else doesn't want it,
Okay.
I don't think I'm. Is it spears finesse or
No.
light?
here is
Nah, I don't think so.
Just
strength.
purely a strength weapon. Yeah, never mind. I don't.
You can
I
throw
wouldn't
it.
be able to use-
I think you can. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, throwing it with strength.
Yeah, never mind.
And who's taking the ring of water walking?
What if we
I mean,
save
I'll-
it for the Cortan?
Yeah.
He's a
That
heavy,
was the-
heavy armor.
That was
wearer.
it was armor. Yeah.
Felwyn, what armor are you wearing currently?
I have the scale mail on.
And do you have a
Yes,
do you have a dexterity?
Um, scale mail, armor class 14.
Okay.
I'm not
So
sure.
so the if you wanted to use the half plate, that would make your armor class 1 better.
Oh, that'd be nice.
But
I
then,
could
Noida,
try
do you want the ring?
But then the cloak of the manta ray might be obsolete because you have a swimming speed equal to your walking speed.
Yeah, but I
Wait,
wouldn't be able to
scale
breathe
mail?
underwater then.
True.
Does scale mail give disadvantage
Yes.
to stealth check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's medium
so
as
does
well.
half-
I can try it though. Let me add it and see what it does.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Mariners.
Mariner's armor, but it's half plate. Mariner's armor is just a property of the armor that magic armor can have.
So it's Mariner's scale mail?
No, Mariner's half plate.
I don't see it. In the thing it doesn't say Mariner.
you could attach just half plate.
It's breastplate. Mariner's breastplate, right?
No,
No, here it is. Half plate.
half plate.
I see it in Beyond, but
Oh yeah, there we go. Mariner's half plate.
So no one else wants any spears?
Yeah, that actually makes my armor class a lot better.
are you above 20 now?
I am at 20.
Nice.
Gunga will just grab those spears because Cortan might want one of those if you're not going to use one, Ed.
No,
So-
go ahead.
I don't
Yeah,
mind
is he-
taking that.
Oh, okay, you take one then.
You could fashion it into something. +1 spear. That's pretty good. Noida, do you want the water walking ring?
If nobody else wants it, I could take it.
Yeah.
I don't think
So
you
what-
have a lot of magic items, so take it.
Well, now I have a scroll of Speak with the Dead.
Nice.
So I'll take the ring. So while everyone can swim at 60 feet underwater, I will run behind you on top.
It's as if the prophet wanted you to walk on water. Just have faith.
Yep.
Gotta have faith.
Okay, so how are you going now then? Ready to cruise on back to the ship?
Yeah, I think so.
Wave goodbye to Sandy, and thanks for her bugs.
Yep.
The help was appreciated.
Okay. Let's see. Getting there. Sorry, just making a couple of changes here on screen.
We could launch the boat from up here to get back in the water to make it exciting.
Yep. All pile in. So,
Or break it.
cutting a long story short, another skiff comes to and pulls up. Sailors get out. They help you to put back to sea with all of you. You wave goodbye to old Sandy Sea Slick. She says, "Come again soon. Drop in anytime," and you head back out to your ship.
Hey, mission accomplished.
Nice. Speaking of ships, I just binge watched One Piece on Netflix. I highly recommend it.
One Piece.
Yeah,
Wait, the live one?
The live action?
yeah, the live one. It's
actually
fantastic.
decent.
Yeah, it's really great.
Alright.
I mean,
Okay.
it's
I-
I know if you're skeptical of
I was,
adaptations
yeah.
of manga, and this one does justice for a
I mean,
change.
Cowboy Bebop was okay.
I don't,
This
after what
is
they
10
did-
times better than Cowboy Bebop. 10 times
Okay,
better.
okay, good.
I don't know
good.
about anime adaptation, but after what they did to The Witcher, I'm very skeptical of anything they produce.
What about the live action Death Note, guys?
Oh, yes.
No. We're not talking about that one.
I would say definitely give it a try for this one.
Alright.
It's worth a try.
Okay.
Okay, but I'll come after you in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
if it's not-
yeah.
If you want to go nautical in theme, my recommendation is Terra. The Terra.
The Terra. Alright.
Yes. I won't say any more, but the Terra is the name of a ship. Based on a true story.
Oh, Terror, as in scary thing.
Yes.
That's-
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
Oh, yeah,
the first season.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fantastic. That was the North Pole, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we can see on your map when you were sailing south from Gardalun towards Berlington Hold, and you set sail further south. I think some of you or one of you has navigation or some other sea.
I do. I've been working with the with the navigators on the ship to learn more about it too.
Okay.
so.
One thing you notice, Morwen, you might have not been here playing, but we sort of paraphrased. Oh, actually, there was a bit of a fisticuffs on board one of the ships. The Viking longship that's travelling with you is also full of, rough Norsemen with elaborate hairstyles, and your ship's full of more, regular sailors from the mainlanders, with ponytails and bare feet, and and so there was a bit of games, going on of who was better than who, and there was one time where there was this clearly a martial artist of some sort from one ship fighting the champion of the other ship, which is this huge barbarian dude. And some of you, I think it was Felwyn, ended up toppling the champion in a punch up.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, and Morwen, I think you've been doing some training because they ended up there was some animosity at the start, but after having a good punch up, made friends. That's just the way of things on the ship. So I don't know what you could maybe describe what's going on with your extra training while at sea.
Yeah, Morwen learned to be a ranger, obviously, at home, but after all this fighting, she wants to become a bit more martial, because she's always like in the thick of things, attacking everything. So she's been doing some training, probably with the Norsemen, just in general battle skills and how to not get killed all the time and make terrible decisions. So she'll have just been like palling up with a few guys just off in the corner, like target dummies or practicing dodging and martial prowess.
Yep. And are you taking any shine to any particular fighting style? Like when there was these champions fighting each other, some of them used big axes, some of them used fast weapons, and
well, Morwen she already has 2 weapon fighting from being a thingy, so that's why she's always that's like her style.
Okay, so you're starting to get a bit of exposure to meat and potatoes warrior type stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Elric, I was going to throw to you, I think, a while back just around the navigation with your star knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
If you could roll a intelligence-based navigation check, would just be intelligence, but you can have a class yourself as proficient.
Okay.
Have you got navigator's tools, or is that different?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I actually have that in my skills here.
Yeah. Okay.
Gungo,
roll
does
that.
Telecany give him advantage at all?
Yeah.
or-
Yep.
How's that?
Okay.
Oof.
All right. So you do really well with your, and get back on course. You are spearing directly south, and that's just the nature of things. You try and make as far as you can, but you've actually done a course correction now with such a high roll. You spend another night at sea, and we can have another roll, this time with Gungo assisting, getting a peer review of your charting, and roll with advantage.
All right.
He can always tell which way is north as well, so
Ah.
that might help.
17 that time.
Okay. And 2 days later, you make sight of the shore once again. I think you can probably see those dotted lines if I can shift ping you.
There we go.
All right.
Hey, I did it.
Yay.
And you're spot on target. You can see a small village in a very small bay, but it's enough to protect some, fishing ships, skiffs and the like. Your main ship would need to stay offshore. And you haven't met up, reconnoitred with your Gardalun berserkers, your boat full of berserkers that you've got split off from in the storm. However, you can also see a small keep on the other side of that bay as well. The captain says, well, they'll weigh anchor here. This is not, this coastline is not really well known for being that easily navigable by large ships. There's not large bays and things, but you can take the skiff and head in. They're a bit wary of sending more sailors in with you, but you can see that there's a few other smallish ships, small fast ships, a couple of them that are also docked. You happy taking that yourselves?
I think we can handle it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's have a look. I'll just shift you to a new map. Actually, I will just grab all your tokens first. Tokens will be on the other map, the up-to-date ones, so I'll just jump back to those.
All right.
How long did that voyage take?
2 days.
Okay, so we've long rested and everything.
Yeah. Should be
By
at
the way,
full,
sir, sorry, go ahead.
should be at full health.
Okay. But by the way, I'm sorry. My notes get me confused. Weren't we going to Xyphelia
Eventually.
Yeah. eventually? Okay. I got some in my notes that we're going to see a wizard in Xyphelia.
A wonderful wizard. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So there is a high-level bird's eye view. Jonathan Livingston scooches around. Or maybe Jonathan Livingston's off at this stage, but with this quiet little town, 3 jetties, as you can see. A ruined watchtower by the jetties. There's still some rubble and so on in the leading down to the water, and a tower overlooking some steep cliffs up here. You jumping in your skiff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. You head you start rowing, and you get to the docks, maybe 50 feet away or so, and you can see there's a couple of characters on the wharf by one of these 2 ships, and they're just looking at you quizzically, and they've got their hands on something at their hips.
Ooh.
Another one's got his hand inside his cloak.
Just hail them and say, "Hail, is it okay if we duck?"
He says, "What?" They say in a strange accent, "What brings you to Berlington Hold?"
Rest supplies, I think.
I'd like to do some shopping.
She says, "They say there's no one here. This town is abandoned."
You stood here right now.
Are you here?
You're the only
What do
one?
You know Woody?
Okay, 2 of them talk to one another, and they say,
Guys.
"Okay, you can come ashore, but you'll need to go and see the bosses up at the keep."
Are these guys humans? Or?
Yeah. What if this village is being raided right now? Like,
think
what
we
if we're
should go.
interrupting a bunch of bandits? Like,
Are there
Sounds like we have some bosses to go talk with.
We might hit
Are there
Stevie.
is there any screaming and burning houses that we missed?
No,
what-
no. The houses and the docks all look unharmed, but there's no people other than
And these guys.
Why
These
did
guys are
everybody
humans?
leave?
Sorry,
Why
they're
did they
human?
leave?
You'll
No.
need to talk to the bosses.
Okay, I guess it's always good to get your news from the source.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I agree with Gungo. Are they human or what?
Yeah, they look human. Although a slightly slightly
Fishy.
southern look about them, as if they're from a land further away where people have a different look.
Oh, is it the south, kind of like the innocent merchants we attacked one time?
Let's not discuss that now.
I cannot remember which innocent merchants. How many innocent merchants have you
Something that he
attacked?
told innocence isn't innocent.
the ones that possibly maybe have been smuggling weapons to goblins, but we have no proof.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Yes, they have the same look about them.
Okay.
Okay, take us to your bus.
All right. I don't have to, probably we don't need to use the whole. All of you, we're not in a battle map sort of thing, so I'm just going to get the party token out. And you head ashore.
Sure,
And
yes.
there are 3 long warehouses, dusty windows. You start heading up the road, past some larger buildings, probably warehouses or an inn or tavern of some sort. The guard that's with you says you can just head straight on up. We don't use this road. We don't enter the town.
Oh,
Why not?
okay.
It's abandoned, and we don't go in there.
Can we
Are
go
you
in there?
scared?
You can go through if you want.
Let's go. Let's go see this bus and get some answers.
Okay.
Okay.
You see a few broken windows in some of the houses that you're walking past. One of them in particular.
Can you see anything inside as we walk past? Like, has it been like ram?
Oh, if you go and you'd have to go and stick your face into the window. You could do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't go and do that.
Yep. Okay. Go and stick your face right up and have a look.
Take your nose ring inside with the light on.
Yeah, it looks like there's a few turned over chairs and things, and it looks like there's some dark marks on the floor.
Dark marks.
I'm no Sherlock Holmes, but can I tell if everybody left in a hurry or if it was kind of a gradual thing?
You're just in the streets at the moment. If you want to go into houses and have a look, you could do that. But
Maybe just by peeking through the windows and looking at the condition of the roads.
yeah, okay.
Like fresh tracks of like cars.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or
This is probably a investigation. So if someone wants to put on their deerstalker hat, get out their curly pipe.
I'll roll it, but it's going to be terrible. So, yeah. Anybody else want to help me investigate?
it's gonna be even worse.
I can't really help with investigation.
I think that's a Felwyn thing normally.
Yeah.
Well, Gungo can look around for tracks.
Oh yeah, do a
Yeah, I can do that too.
Okay, so
Oh, I don't need it.
Morwen.
Oh wow,
Morwen
Felwyn.
Morwen and Gungo, you do a survival for your tracking, and for Felwyn, I've got a nat 20 for your investigation.
Oh my god.
Okay, natural 1 for Morwen's tracking. This is not the natural environment. This is just a street. Don't worry about it, Morwen.
Gungo got 17.
Okay, Gungo. Gungo, you can see there's wagons and carts and things, and so it's not as if everyone has just left, because there's apparatus of travel around the place. You also see blood in the streets by an alley, and the dark marks on the floor in the house that you looked in are definitely dried blood as well.
There was fighting.
This is
This was forced.
at least a couple of weeks old, maybe older. There are a few smash windows, and they're all Felwyn, roughly the same size, around 3 or 4 feet across each of the smashed windows. It looks like there's been some fatalities in here. There's definitely more blood than you would expect for someone who survived the injuries.
It's a similar story the whole street down, is it?
Well, as you go further down, Felwyn, you think you see, looking down between two houses where there's a line of this dried blood, and it goes down the alley and then turns, but it turns and goes. You don't really notice. You hardly would have noticed, but there's a couple of bushes, bit of weeds and things. But there's, some wooden houses, they're on stilts and there's lattice around them. Well, there's a breakage in the lattice and, again, about 4 feet across.
4 feet across.
And the line of blood goes into that hole under the house.
Think we should check it out?
Could I pick up a pebble, cast a light cantrip on it, and just flick it with my thumb into the hole?
Okay. Well, it goes just under the house, and after about 6 feet under the house, you can see a hole under the house that goes down. You could crawl, but you'd have to be on your sort of elbows and knees to go and look down the hole.
In the bird. Oh no, I can't talk to us, can it?
And you can't see in the dark either.
Well, I
How
threw a
far
pebble.
in? 6 feet. You
Yeah.
can go and crawl in.
Okay.
Can go and
So
crawl in
you
with
do
his
the
nose ring.
you do the commando roll under the house and have a look. You got your nose ring on, and you can see this smooth hole. It's about 4 to 5 feet across, and it's almost like it's coated in mucus that's dried out, like an old snail trail.
And it's what, a hole going down deeper into the ground, or?
Yes, and it curves.
Okay, he'll just crawl back out and let everyone know.
Okay.
Did we see something similar in the mines? I'm specifically thinking of that worm thingy that attacks, I think, Eric from the rubble.
You did, but that wasn't slimy. That was more of it eats rock and tunnels through it.
All right.
That was a rock eater. This is more like the trail of a slug, but it's in 360 degrees round.
All right. I think I know why they don't take this road. The question is, if these nice fellows that showed us the way don't go through the town, how do they get to their boss's place? Maybe there's another way. Or we could just power through.
You keeping on going?
Yep.
Should we look at it?
I think let's go talk to the boss and
Okay.
see what they.
Morwen, you think you see another blood trail. And this time,
Oh.
it's in the middle of someone's backyard, just next to their woodshed, but it goes down. There's a round shadow. You can wander over to it and have a look, and it's the same.
Yeah.
It's this smooth hole.
So maybe they were taken
Something
by
has
slug?
burst out of the ground and dragged people underneath, maybe?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Ugh. I don't want to stand here. Jesus.
Huddle up, form a circle, don't.
Can
Everybody hold hands.
Pick a buddy.
Yep.
Is it possible
Buddy,
for me to stand on something and not on the ground for a while?
Tremors. Tremors.
Yeah.
You can get on the roof and parkour your way up to the castle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
Morwen is very easily freaked out. She's a coward. So
Okay.
she's
You can
gonna
see the
not
houses are
stand
pretty
on the
close
ground.
together, Morwen. So
Yeah.
Morwen
Gonna
gets up.
Assassin's Creed it.
Okay. You can see Morwen every now and then leaping across as you look down the alleys. And
Did you see anything?
you
Instead of the eagle sound, we have Jonathan the seagull.
Yeah, Jonathan.
However, you get past up to the highest reaches of the town where there's more. Looks like a couple of a chapel and some large mansion type houses, probably the more wealthy. and finally you can see a keep along a small road to the ledge. But Morwen, you'd need to come down off here now.
Yeah, okay.
Look for a pile of hay.
Yeah. Ska!
Okay.
I'll come down.
The door of the mansion that's just here is smashed. Looks like it's been torn off its hinges. And it's off to one side.
You want to take a look?
Take a look.
Okay. Investigating what? The door, the mansion, the hinges?
I
What?
just walk up to the front door and just have a look in.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll see if I can perceive anything inside.
Okay. You open it up, and it looks like there's knocked over tables, smashed glassware. There's a couple of arrows in the wall. At the end of there's a long passage, and there's arrows in the wall. Looks like someone's shot from the doorway into the house.
Is there anything valuable around the place looking?
Yeah, it looks like this was a pretty wealthy house.
And so it hasn't been, there's still valuable stuff lying around. No one's come in and stolen it. Or
Nothing of huge value, but there's some rugs and a little vase or something. Morwen, can you roll a survival for me? Just another tracking.
$26.
Okay, it looks like the door has been bitten off.
Oh,
But not like there's a piece of door missing. Something, imagine a dragon bit the door and then ripped it off its hinges.
Imagine dragons.
Could I please use my primeval awareness to expend a spell slot
Okay.
and see if there's any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fays, fiends, or undead within a mile of us.
No.
Okay.
Or up to 6 miles, because we're in my favorite terrain. Coastal.
Yep. Yeah, there are undead within 6 miles.
Oh, yay.
Morwen, with that survival roll, you can tell a little bit more than just a large thing bit the door off. You would expect. It looks like it didn't have two incisors, like a dog or a cat or something like that. In fact, you think probably all around it had straight teeth, more like a cow, a horse, or something like
So
that.
just all molars?
Yeah.
Demons,
A
mate.
were-cow.
Oh, no.
Really weird,
Okay.
weird, something that big to
That
not
is
have
weird.
incisors.
That is weird.
You think maybe, you've heard of things like dinosaurs, stuff like that, that are big enough, but are not meat-eating, are plant-eating.
Well, I suppose the door is made of plants. Pretty, in a roundabout way, if you think about it.
It looks like whoever was sort of shooting into the house, like there's been some sort of attempt looking at the way the things are smashed, as if they were trying to block retreat, like someone's come down here and then tipped things over as they went behind them. Down a passage and then around a bend further in.
Or perhaps someone's still hiding in there. We should check.
It's all quiet. Why not? All right. Go in.
It's worth checking around, seeing if there's anybody left.
Yeah, Gango will sneak in there.
Okay. You sneak in there, look around, and looks like a staircase going up but it was probably a secret at one point. So under the staircase, there was a secret door, and it's been smashed inwards. And there's a staircase descending underneath the obvious staircase that goes up.
Well, I think for now we should follow the damage. The track of distraction shall lead us to wherever the poor soul was trying to hide.
Like, put his ear to it and listen and see if he can hear anything.
Okay. Do a
Downstairs.
perception.
13.
You can't hear anything. It seems very quiet. The whole town.
What do you think, guys? Do you want to go have a look, or should we go talk to the boss first?
I think we should talk to the bosses. Maybe they could tell us what happened, and maybe we can help.
What if the person hiding here is wounded and needs our urgent attention? And
All right. Go just poke his head in there and have a look.
Okay.
Through the busted secret door.
Okay.
To see where it goes to.
Yep. You. It looks like again on the stairs, a trail of blood, like something has then been dragged up the stairs.
And same age as the rest of the blood.
Yes.
Old.
Yes.
Yeah. It doesn't look good.
And there's a little bit of blood stain on the broken wood. So the secret door was smashed in from the outside, and then something bleeding was dragged back through outside the house into the street.
All right, go just quickly go down. It's probably going to be a basement or something, so
Okay.
go nose ring on,
All right.
go down.
You head down, and it spirals down and down, and eventually gets into rough-hewn stone.
Okay. How far down?
A few flights,
Okay. All right. And what goes off into the distance? Or
no.
something?
Do you want to? I'm just saying you'll sort of lose sight of your pals.
I'll follow down with him so he's not down there alone.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll come with him
Yeah.
too.
Okay.
'Cause
Yep.
I can see. the
Nobody
dark
should be
and all that.
alone.
Okay. It sounds like a conga line is forming behind you, Gungo, and you get your maracas out and lead everyone down into a chamber where there is a large rough-hewn chamber, and there's a slick 4-foot diameter tunnel going off to one side, and it's about 6 foot off the ground. The whole chamber is lined with this. Not the whole chamber. The tunnel off to the side is lined with this sort of white film, and there's a pentagram in the middle of covering the whole floor, and there are body parts everywhere.
Okay. Well, I can
Rebuild it.
do some scouting to an extent.
Okay. You can, if you want to do a survival for tracks, and
I
Felwyn
can,
an
like-
investigation, and you double up.
Yeah,
Sure, let's try that.
sounds good. Because
I
I can
I have
also,
pretty high
if we
survival.
decide to go somewhere, I can like scout ahead or something.
Yep.
But
Elric,
If I could, sorry, go
Elric, you do your survival as well. So you've got
24.
two survivors. Yep.
could I try religion on the pentagram?
Sure. Okay. Do your religion roll, and Felwyn, we've got an investigation there too.
22.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
One.
I'm 23. We're doing pretty good rolls.
Okay.
I probably just jinxed it.
All right. So, survival rolls. It looks like whatever the humans that were in this room, many of them have some remnants of fishy type qualities to them. Maybe a couple of scales on their ankles, things like that. You find a head, and it's got gill slits. But they're clearly not Suagan, not merfolk, not sea elves. More like the sad humans you found at the bottom of the sea. in the last ship, the Golden Crown.
They're like half converted.
Half converted, yep, in some form or other. And it looks like they're all wearing some sort of robes, but at the same type. From the religion roll, you think that these are religious robes. There's only tears and scraps and things, but you can see the nature of the hems and the decorations around the cuffs, that sort of thing. So it looks like this was a religious ceremony area. In fact, you even discover some notes in a ceremonial pouch type thing where there's also a dagger. It looks like all of these people were torn apart.
Okay, I think whatever is this worm-like creature, maybe they're the good guys. You know, killing the infidels.
In the pouch with the dagger, there's some what do we call it? Some scrawlings on the wall, like in some sort of code. Not a language you can understand. Not common.
A code.
Like an actual code, or just a strange language?
Maybe a strange language,
ritual?
unless you've got some sort of... Yeah, it could be part of the ritual, like magical runes and things.
Alright. So if our rolls don't cover it, what could we roll for that?
Maybe Arcana, if it's a if
Arcana.
you're trying to see what sort of magical thing it's got.
I got pretty high Arcana.
Okay, if I could, I would like to guide her.
Okay, so you get a guidance from Noida. Phil, when you do an Arcana. Arcana, very Australian.
Yeah!
Australian
It
skill
was-
check.
Plus
It was-
four.
Yeah, it was. It was sitting on 17, and then it went.
Okay, so you're on 11.
11.
With that, you can just tell that it's magic runes to do with some sort of
It's
spell.
runes.
Rune stuff,
Noida,
guys.
There's rune stuff on the floor.
We can have one more Arcana check from the party, if somebody else has got
I'll do
any skills.
Well, I'm not proficient in it.
Yeah, I'm not
But,
proficient.
I do know the giants, and I do know.
Oh no, sorry, I am proficient for some reason.
Are they giant runes?
No.
Okay.
Are they written in a language?
Maybe comprehend languages might work.
I can speak deep speech and primordial.
Ooh, okay.
I
And
got
read it.
draconic, infernal, draconic, and celestial. if it
Okay.
helps.
So deep speech will get you somewhere. It looks like some sort of dialect of that. It's not like written in deep speech, but that's going to help.
Okay.
So
I'm not proficient in Arcana though.
no, but if you can roll your Arcana roll with advantage because of your language skills.
Okay, it's just a straight D20 for me.
Can I guide her on this?
Yeah,
also?
you can be guided on it.
Okay.
Okay, 15 plus a D4. 16?
16. Okay, so you can tell roughly what this says. It's so the main writing that you're reading, the which looks like it's more formal, is to do with summoning. So this was a summoning ritual area. The other ones seem to be notes, and rather than the normal journal type thing, they sort of like, you know, some people write their stuff on the wall, like conspiracy theorists and all that sort of stuff. And it looks like they've just scribed on the wall their notes.
Bless you.
The cake is a lie.
Okay.
I'll show this to you, but I'll read it out for anyone
Okay.
who cares, or for anyone listening as well, podcast. So, a summoning ritual must be performed, requires great sacrifice. And there's notes about how much sacrifice, and it all has to be sentient creatures. And then there's notes, once the herald has arrived, they will bring with them the knowledge and power, an asset. There's some other stuff you can't read, and then you find another phrase that you can. The role of the herald to make way for it. They who will cleanse the lands of sentient life, washing away the sins of air breathers, their lands to be returned to the watery depths. There's some sort of footnote, a list of things, and one, you don't know what, a to-do list it looks like, but one of those is the herald must feed constantly or turn on itself and all around it. Then there's quite a bit that you can't tell what it says, or it's obscured, for one reason or another. Berlington Hold is the selected birthplace. Here, the herald, and will suffice as its nursery. And then lastly, towards the end, from there, they will move along the coast, depopulating towns and cities, paving the way for the Messiah.
Oh dear.
Oh my god. As Morwen is reading this out, she's just getting like more and more quiet with every like
Do you think they did the summoning ritual? I think they did the summoning ritual.
It looks to
I think
you
they
like
summon some thing, worm thing. Oh my god.
it looks like a successful summoning ritual, but a failed attempt to control whatever they summoned.
Oh.
It does, doesn't it? It looks like they've made a mess.
God.
Oh dear.
Why do we come to these places, guys?
What?
We could just go to like a nice beach, have a vacation.
We try every time we pick a beach. It's not a nice vacation.
Sort of like Eldritch Shore, just chilling there. Yeah.
There's always
What's wrong
zombies
with
on all the
Waterdeep?
beaches we've been to.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
my god. Who is picking these locations? We ban them. Ban them from picking.
You chose to come here.
We did. It looked like a nice beach. Look outside. It looks good. Then you come up to the town and rituals that succeeded but failed.
Love it.
So-
We show up and Felwyn's like, we want to go shopping, and they're like, oh.
See, I just wanted to shop and pick up
Fel
a
beasts
nice
have been
shiny
released.
thing, and then we find out that something's been released and we got to take care of it.
Is everyone down here, or
Do we
did anyone
have to
start
take
at the
care
top?
of it? I mean, they wanted to summon something, so maybe we can just leave them to it for once.
Really? You think we're just going to be able to leave them to it and walk away? It's going to move from town to town. It's
one can dream.
Now I wonder if the bosses that they want us to talk to are actually the summoners or the summonees.
Oh
I
god.
think
I think the summoners got eaten.
Yeah, I think the
I
bits
think
over
these
there
are the-
and here are the summoners. This is...
Hang on.
For one, we should get rid of this blasphemous words, and you'll start
So,
washing whatever that is off the wall, and
but what
try
could
to
this
break the
herald
pentagram.
be?
What to the what? Sorry, Mon?
What
I
could
would
this
like to-
herald be?
Oh, go ahead.
Herald. So
What
look.
they're
So
talking
you
about, right?
interpret
Like,
that they've
Do
summoned
we know?
the herald. You don't know what they.
Yeah, the herald. Yeah. Do any of us know any I'm a sea elf. Would I have heard anything?
Yeah. Could you roll a history for
Right.
me?
The only herald I know is Hark. Hark the Herald.
Any rumors or?
Didn't we already
Hark the
hear
Herald
something about...
Oh,
angels.
9.
Okay. Nothing. You know the traditional sense of herald is someone who ushers in the way for someone important. But
sorry,
nothing.
Didn't we already find out that someone tried to summon Dagon and they failed
Yeah.
because they didn't...
And now they succeeded.
Or did
This is
they?
the one they want to replace the Kraken
But
with.
could this be
This
the
is the
herald
thing.
that ushers in the way for the other guy to come in?
Dagon.
There's
Maybe
a
this
lot of
guy needed to be
summoning going
summoned first.
It does seem like this is a Dagon type. You've seen the same sort of motifs on the walls and as part of this summoning ritual. But it wasn't about summoning Dagon. Dagon is just a metaphorical entity.
Mhm.
But they were summoning the herald, and this was the pirate that had a note to bring this this potion which can be used to placate and control the herald.
Alright, the potion that we got from the lighthouse island with like something swimming in it, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Wait, this is the cult of the Kraken.
I mean, they've summoned something, definitely. Whether it was what they were fishing for, uncertain.
Well, when you weren't here when the party discovered it, but they managed to get off this dead pirate this magical item with highly necrotic. It used to be in the possession of Orcus. It's got some sort of necrotic powers with that, which has split people into ghosts and zombies as it killed them. Anyone attuning to it, it's likely to kill, although it also gives great power. Nobody in the party has chosen to attune to it. And it looks like a sealed round potion bottle full of some sort of oily liquid with green and deep blue mica. And so when it's always swirling a little bit from any motion, just like a mobile or something. But every now and then, when you look at it, there's this swirl in an arc, and you almost think you can see bluey green scales, as if there's like an eel inside curling and round on itself.
I was going to say it looked like something might be swimming in there, right?
Twisting inside, trying to get out.
Oh God.
Yeah, don't open that.
You're going to look at. We've got it in a bag, and we don't want to. It's away.
Yeah.
We're not touching it even. So.
No.
Yeah, good call.
I don't think there's much we can do here. Whatever was summoned, it was summoned, and I think it moved on to feed on further towns. We should probably spread the word.
Yeah. Let's go talk to the boss.
Let's go talk to the boss.
Okay.
Right.
Let's talk. Let's tread very carefully when we're talking to the bosses, so it's not get caught in a trap. Because the bosses might be the things that were summoned.
You come back out, and up the small pathway to the north, you can see what look like some people with spears, leather armor, looking very woodsy, watching you.
Woodsy.
Oh, would I recognize them?
Yeah, they look like what you would think of as tribal folk of the south.
Okay.
And they're clearly standing in a way that is to show themselves rather than hiding. They've chosen to show themselves, but from a respectful distance. The way they're carrying their spears and things is showing that they're not actively being aggressive.
Right. Hello, we come in peace, but just in
Yeah.
case, I'll have you know, I killed many seagulls.
Okay.
I'll wave at them too, and
We just looked at the place down here, and it looks like they did a lot of things they shouldn't have been doing.
Is this calling out to the hunters?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there something on the ground here?
They gesture as they're quite a way away. They gesture with some sort of symbol. Elric, you notice that as being a druidic symbol of cursed land.
it said said this is a cursed land. They're druids.
And they motion you up the path. You can see where the keep is. There's some people. There's guards on the walls of the keep.
Okay.
Let's go up.
I'll wave at them back a druid symbol saying thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so we are the fork. We either go with the druids or with the boss. Can we deal?
They're the same people, aren't they?
No.
No,
No.
these are people of the land.
Oh, let's go talk to the druids.
Yeah.
Okay. You head up, and it doesn't look like they are druids as such, but they know the signs, know the symbols. They speak the language, if you know what I mean. And they speak to you in a sort of broken common, and say, that place is cursed. You shouldn't go to that town.
What happened there?
They said there was people living there, many people. They took too many fish, but otherwise we tolerated them. And we noticed all of the predators of the lands around started to diminish to the south of here, our lands. And over time, the creatures of the woods, all the large ones, just started to vanish. Now there's only small game for us: rabbits, birds, things like that. No wolves, no deer. Nothing really bigger than a rabbit.
Any idea what happened to them?
Yeah, some of our folk tell of holes in the ground.
Have you ever seen these kind of holes in the ground before in this area?
Yeah, some of the younger tribesmen. We're only a very small clan, but we're actually in a bit of trouble at the moment. We've been so diminished over the months that we've been susceptible to our enemies, the cannibals from further south. This is why we call to you. You look armed. You look armored.
We can definitely help defend.
Cannibals have taken 2 of our young.
Oh no! How long ago?
Days now, but yeah,
Yeah, they're dead.
we cannot get to their cave. There's not enough of us warriors.
Phineas, show some, I don't know, manners.
They eat people.
We know that, they know that. We don't have to say it out loud.
We must.
Will you go?
You could try.
I think we must investigate.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Dylan stands up and straightens up to a whole 3-foot tree. Let's go.
Okay.
Do any of you want to go with us and show us the way?
Yes, we'll take you to their cave, but we cannot enter.
Is it far away from here?
Yeah. Well, we would be walking all day.
All right. So maybe before we go on a days-long adventure, perhaps we should signal to the ship that something's afoot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the ship's at sea, right? We came in on a boat.
Yes.
We rode ashore.
Yeah.
Yep. So unless someone has any way of communicating at such a long distance.
No.
I think we should talk to the bosses at the city before we go wandering off for a day.
They say there are no bosses. There are only rogues in that town, in that castle. But we'll wait for you at the top of this hill. And they point. And there's a bit of a cairn at the top of the hill.
All right.
I'm skeptical of these so-called bosses. I think it's more important to get to the see if there's any survivors in the cannibals camp.
I agree. Helping those needed should always take priority.
It's a
The
day's
bosses
travel
can
away.
wait.
It's a day's travel. The bosses are just right there.
Yeah, and they're gonna who knows what's gonna happen with them, but they'll still be there. The young who are taken by the cannibals might not be.
Okay. I can't see how it's going to hurt to go talk to them when they're right there, but
Could take a half a day.
Ben, yes.
So the castle's right.
Morwen?
The castle's right here.
Look, all we know, we might be walking into a trap. Like, come on, this is fishy. The whole town is abandoned. There's no valuables anywhere. Like, they're the baddies.
I think that's assumption. But I'll do with what you want to do.
What can you say opposing to like rescuing kids? Like,
I'm not opposed to rescuing the kids. I'm just saying the castle's right there, like right here. We're right next to the castle. We're right there. We could go talk to them and then find out. Maybe what if they tell us that there's something to do as well? You know, we can do that too.
Yeah. Gango is all about efficient map exploring.
It wouldn't hurt.
Do you want to come back to this town?
I mean,
Any reason to come back here?
the ship.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
All right.
If you look on the map, there's many like winding ways going down to the shore, and you can see sort of like goat trails. So where you could sort of skirt the town, but it's just a bit of a hike, and you wouldn't want to be carrying anything heavy, or you couldn't do a wagon or even a horse probably. But if you're just walking, you could probably miss the whole main road, which is probably what the two that you were talking to do.
Yeah.
Gungo, I respect you. If the party wishes to go speak with these bosses, I will follow.
I think Gungo might be onto something because, look, for all we know, we come home here in the fort thing, and they're all eaten. So,
These
while
people
they're
could be
here.
victims as well. They could be all that's left of the town.
All right. Well, who knows? Maybe they will help us rescue the children. So let's go see the bosses.
I'll turn to the leaders of the whatever and say we're going to try to go get help. We'll be right back.
When they're out of range,
Okay.
Binius would lean into Elric and say, like, how can you be sure that these were not the cannibals trying to, get a free lunch lured into a cave?
You're just suspicious of everything, aren't you?
Look, after I saw, like, an octopus demon spawn from a kid in the tavern, you're a bit more on edge.
You have a good point. They did not seem like they were trying to trap us. They seemed genuinely concerned, but who knows? Would not be surprised.
All right. So you see yourselves probably here.
At the bottom.
GM layer. Well, maybe you see yourselves. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's, I think, DM layer.
C1 level.
There we are.
I see a little chunk of castle on the right. It's
Are
visible.
we on the wrong layer?
Yeah, I think we are.
I see myself.
No, but we
We're
see
the very
level
bottom.
1, C1.
Yeah, we're seeing the DM layer, I think.
Let's see.
I could see inside one of the towers. Which
Oh,
I
you could-
could.
Yeah, I think her lighting is a bit off the walling.
Okay. That's weird. Oh, I know what's happened. That's okay. Doesn't matter. How's that looking now?
The lighting is
That's okay.
fixed, but it's still on the. We see like C1 and level 1. marks.
Oh, that's no matter. That's okay. So you're seeing
All right.
you're seeing room numbers.
Okay.
Okay. So there's double doors, tall towers, two of them, and a solid brick wall. The doors open, and there's a portcullis beyond. And someone looks down and says to you in again this sort of southern accent, "What brings you here?" I'm not going to try the accent.
We were told to come talk to the bosses.
Okay.
Is that you?
No. But the bosses will talk to you. And the portcullis lifts up.
There we go.
Heading.
Okay. Is Jonathan Livingston with us? Morwen?
Jonathan's still with us. Yeah.
Okay.
For now.
Okay. So you can see there's someone in the way inside the portcullis, and you come in. The other portcullis doesn't open, but the doors do. So I can open those doors just to show you the courtyard beyond. And you can hear dogs yapping and howling and hollering as they do. Some stalls and things, and an open area to the main keep. The person there introduces themselves. They say, "I am Jataka."
Hello. I am Elric.
And they say, "What brings you here? What is your purpose?"
We came to town for supplies. But the guards at the harbor told us to come talk to you. Seems we may be able to help you out in some way.
They say, "Come with me," and come through the portcullis. There's clearly some sort of wolf or large attack dog den. And I'll just grab you and move you in. Oh, what happened there? There we go. You come into a large room. There's a walkway all in a U shape above. 10-foot wide staircase going up to a landing and many doors going off. Someone comes out of the from above and descends the staircase. "Hello, I am Karu Salafan."
Hello, Karuz.
And ask you the same question. They seem to be asking the same question over and over, like cops might to see if you give the same. You were looking to re-equip. There's nothing here. No one left.
What happened?
Yes,
We're traders, merchants, and came here not long ago to trade with the people of Berlington Hold as we normally do. But there was no one here. We started to go through the town searching, and some of our people went missing. The place is deserted, and we believe it haunted or some such. We've holed up in the keep for now, and so far, at least over the last week and a half, have not had any further losses.
Why don't you just leave? Why don't you just go home?
We're thinking of turning this into a base for our operations.
Well, if you want to know exactly what happened, we explored the area and we found... You want to know what we found?
Yeah, definitely. Yes. Any information you can give?
Well, we found a summoning ritual where they had successfully summoned something from somewhere that seems to be burrowing underground. And I'm not sure if you've seen any round holes anywhere. Have you noticed any round holes in the ground?
No.
Yeah. If you have a look in the town at any point, you might see some round holes. But apparently, there's creatures coming from underground,
Okay.
grabbing people, killing them, and taking them back underground. And that's
Apparently, there's also the threat of there's a tribe of cannibals nearby as well who are also abducting people.
The cannibals of the wilds we're not concerned with, but what you speak of with these creatures, and remember you rolled a natural 20 to spot this hole. And Karu goes over to the door and knocks. Door opens, and she speaks with someone and says, "Fetch Kadroth. He needs to, there's information these adventurers have." And she says, "Come through."
All right. DM, quick question.
Yeah.
Did we see any ships docked at the jetty?
2.
2.
Yeah.
They're like a big ships for trading, or do they look like?
They look fast.
All right.
They weren't warships, but they looked fast.
Okay.
A tiefling comes through and says, gestures you in. Starts to get very busy. You relay the same information you just gave, and Kadroth says, our people are not always on the right side of the law. We are traders, merchants, and sometimes smugglers. We have agents in many towns. It looks like you're quite capable. They're quite a capable lot. We'd pay handsomely if you could get to the root of this, because we've lost contact with our agents within Dragon's Roost.
Did they perhaps carry any weapons with them? like a shipment of weapons?
No, I'm talking about agents as in dealers of information.
Oh, right. Perfect.
And he sort of gets an idea that you guys know who know of their organisations, so he starts to sort of stop talking around in circles, and says, "The 10 Thunders has agents everywhere."
10 Thunders. Mm.
Okay. Weird flex.
But we have lost all contact with Dragon's Roost.
That's where we left our ship, right?
Yes.
The one that we stole from them.
Yes.
It was their ship, yeah.
Yeah.
Do they have anything for sale?
What do you need?
I was looking for a gem.
What? A gem?
Mm-hmm.
What sort of gem?
Any gem. Worth about 100 gold pieces.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, they're willing to sell you a gem for 100 gold pieces. They've got no one to buy anything off them for now.
Well, okay, while we are buying, maybe you have some potions.
Sure, can you roll a persuasion for me?
All right.
Do I have to persuade for a gem, or I'll
No.
just buy a gem?
Gem's fine.
28 on persuasion.
Okay.
For that, you can get us potions for free.
Okay.
Say, hey, we'll need supplies if we're going to do this for you.
They say that they've got 4 healing potions for sale,
All right.
and it's the price is straight out of the player's handbook.
Regular ones?
50 gold, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
4. Okay. I'll buy the 4. I think I have the money for it.
Okay.
Yeah, so that'll be 200. And who wants the potions? Any takers?
I've got some already, so I'm okay.
I have some, yeah.
I don't think I have any. Let me.
I need one. I'm out. I need one at least.
Okay,
I have
one
none.
for Eric, one for Morwin. Felwyn, how are you?
I could do with a. Yeah.
Okay, third one for you and fourth one for me. You are set.
Okay.
Please add them to your inventories.
There's more of that where this come from, both in gems and potions. If you can give us information as to what has happened in
We will be glad to.
Dragon's Roost.
Okay.
Like I said, we're
Do
dealing.
we know anything that they don't know? Can we just kind of share the information we have already, since we were there before? I mean, recently. Is there anything we know that they don't know? Or do we need to go back? And
So you share that, what you know, what you gleaned from the ritual. They don't look like they are although there's a tiefling there, who looks from the gear and so on like a spellcaster. It's not that they're more of a roguish sort of organisation. So they might take that information to mull it over and turn it into something useful, but you don't see any lights on moment straight away. They share a note with you, and says, this is a curious message we got from our last contact, and it reads, as a natural cursive writing from someone writing a quick note that would attach to a bird or something. And it says, all's well in Dragon's Roost. We've lost our shipment of arms for the lizard men. Other than that, there's piracy is on the rise further to the north and out. It looks like the Black Armada is reforming. It then changes to a sort of left slope script and a little bit messier, and then it says, it killed them, it's going to kill us all, please help. And then it says, kind regards, Zul. Back in regular writing.
Oh, missing shipment of arms, huh?
Yeah, all completely new information to us.
This is the time. This is
Yes.
this is troubling indeed.
Bombastic side eye from Benius because he wasn't there yet.
It must be definitely connected to that rise of piracy they mentioned.
Yes, yes,
of course. You know, we have seen a lot of these sea devils.
Tentrix, ooh.
A lot of sea devils. Yes, we've fought a couple of them.
Also, you just got to appreciate a man who remembers to, finish the letter politely with a nice, kind regards, no matter the situation.
It looks as if the second half of the sentence matches up with the first half, but the part in the middle that says, it ate him, it's going to kill us all, is completely out of context with the rest of the sentence.
Oh.
Is the handwriting that goes all different?
Yes.
Or is just...
It looks like it's written by a different person.
Does anybody here see anything in this writing? In our group, I can't remember if anybody has thieves' cant.
I don't know. Other than spontaneous bout of dyslexia, not really.
Gunga has things.
I don't have thieves' cant, no.
Gunga does.
Guys, take a look at this. See if anything jumps out at you.
Here, we'll have a look.
Yeah. What are you trying to do? What skill?
I'm not sure. Trying to extract this sentence from the letter and see if we can put it into some sort of context.
Okay. Insight.
Okay. It's not going to be very good for Gungo. 7.
It ate him.
Yeah, right.
It's gonna kill
Yeah,
you
these
all.
are definitely letters.
It's a piece of paper.
Okay. I guess it's not any secret codes. Thieves can't then. I would be saying this under the breath of anybody of these quote unquote merchants.
Did we see some similar dissonance, or rather, I don't know how to call it, a logical non sequitur in a writing before, like in the mines when we checked the
No.
mine player's notes or something? No.
No, you didn't. This is the first time you've experienced.
All right. I guess we can ask the locals, well, not locals, but the people here, if they got any ideas what this could be.
I'll show you it. I can show it to you how it's written.
Ooh.
Okay. Okay.
Things are well.
Oh.
We lost a shipment. Piracy on the rise. Black Armada on the move. It ate him in front of me. We are all going to die. God's help. God's help me. Kind regards, Zul.
Oh, if our party can't make any heads or tails of that, I'm going to ask the person who showed us a note. What do you make of this part in the middle? It looks completely different than the rest of the note.
You showing it to them?
There is no God.
Yeah.
There is only Zul.
Yeah. I'm going to show it to the person who gave it to us and say, "What do you make of this part in the middle here?"
It's
It
not
looks completely different.
It's not the handwriting of our agent.
Okay.
But there's
Do your agent?
but
Sorry?
The
there's
message
but
is
there-
kind of dire.
But there's
Is this part of your mystery?
There's a space, yeah. This is part of the mystery.
Do your agents normally keep like a stack of papers with already signed with kind regards?
No.
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 My father used to do that. It kind of saves time. You should try it. It really helps.
Pre-printed signatures. No.
Yeah.
Why not get a stamp? But that's not the point.
Okay, so
Anyway,
so they
I don't
say
think we're getting.
yeah. So they Kadroth says when you find something, return to us, and you'll be rewarded handsomely.
Thank you.
Okay.
Is there
Let's
anything
go
else you
find
can
these
tell
kids.
us? If there's anything you can tell us to help us on this.
We've lost contact, so we don't have, that's the what's so dire for us is we don't have information.
All right. Speaking of information, could you help spreading it? From what we know, whatever attacked here and killed the citizens, it might be on the move, looking for a fresh feeding ground, so to speak. So we'd like to warn all the coastal and inland cities and settlements.
We'll spread the word.
Thank you.
Insight check, please.
Roll an insight.
Can't find the sheet. Oh, there it is.
Here it comes. Oh, okay.
18.
All right. Let's
Decent.
see. Oh. Okay. You get an idea that they will be spreading the word, but who they spread the word to, they might be being a bit. They'll be
Selective.
Yeah, selective.
Okay. Sure. For Noida's sake, she'll just.
Yeah, the people who matter. The people who matter.
Will him believe.
Yay! I did good thing today.
Well done, buddy.
Yeah. Speaking of doing good deeds, are you interested in saving two children from horde of cannibals?
Who are you asking?
The locals. Well, not locals. The
The merchants, rogue people.
No, we're not warriors.
Okay.
Neither are
And
the children, but you know.
savages fighting one another is not uncommon.
I mean, you are good folk. You spread around, try to gather information to protect people, aren't you? why don't you get
They,
your
Sweet.
he has
have some
a
experience?
has a wry smile and turns to a decanter. He starts pouring a drink and says,
At the
"Well,
very least, you could delegate 1 or 2 people to help us scout ahead.
Okay, Noida, let's go outside.
Noida, come on.
Noida, come on.
Yeah,
That's my say
time
some
to
kids.
go.
Let them
Let's get
hide
on with it.
in their tower here while we
okay."
move
It's
on.
fine. You tried. It's okay.
You head back to your fork in the path. Do you want to go down to the town of death or the savages?
We're going to the
Yeah, we're
I feel
gonna
like
catch back up with
Savages
the.
sounds nicer than Town of Death.
Okay.
The options are like, jeez.
Before we go, I think Noida would like to stamp his food, point a finger angrily at the merchants and say, at the very least, I expected your thoughts and prayers.
Okay. They
Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers.
yes, we will remember you. Okay. So you head back to the small the couple of hunters on the top, and they do seem, like young, early 20s, probably experienced in the ways of hunting and tracking and so on, but far from seasoned warriors or veterans or anything like that. And they say this tribe is a fearsome lot, and we'll take you to their cave, but be wary. They keep two hatchling serpents with them, drakes.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
And you follow them. They lead the way, and you head deeper over the rise. You go about 10 miles out of coastal territory, and after a fairly short time, you get into some deep woods. A little while later, stop at sort of midday, and by then you're in forest, and it starts to get hilly, so it's quite arduous walking, lots of up and down and so on. They are quite good at steering you in ways like animal tracks and things like that. But eventually there's a rocky hill above, ahead of you, and you can see that where the rocky hill is, there's a winding pathway that leads up to a cave, and the cave looks like it's got a huge skull across it and an archway made of bones, and said the cannibals live in there, and we've just come at a time when most of them should be out hunting.
All right. I'm just gonna say, I don't know why, but it feels like there should be 13 of us, and there should be at least one of the southern merchants with us.
13?
But only Antonio gets the reference. Come on.
No,
No.
I'm lost.
The 13 warrior with Antonio Banderas.
Oh, Anthony Banderas. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Exactly the same scenario.
I'm
In
thinking.
Nordic lands. Yeah.
I'm thinking Bone Tomahawk, but if you haven't watched it, don't.
Oh, God, that was terrible. I mean, it was not terrible in a bad way. It was a good
Yeah,
movie, but
yeah,
it was.
Yeah. I wouldn't
Frightful.
wish it on anyone.
Right. But seriously, 13 warrior. This exact scenario. Bunch of people going to Norseman land to rescue children from cannibals.
Okay. Let me move you to a new map. I'm conscious it's 11:20.
I gotta go soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
10
could
minutes
wait.
or so.
till next
We'll
time.
we'll leave it at the start of this one. So I'll just move you to the map.
Mhm.
Everyone should be at full health and spells and whatnot.
Right.
Yep. I'll just grab all the tokens.
Did we do a long rest, right, on the boat, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
Now, if I just measure, yeah, 1 foot, 1 square on here is 5 feet. So I just have to adjust your sizes. Oh, I see the problem. I've got you marked as drawings. Here's drawings. Okay, how's that looking now? Are you seeing
You besides Gungo and Noida.
shift ping? Again, bottom of the map. And you can see a 10 to 20 feet wide pathway.
Mm-hmm.
And it snakes its way, zigzagging. Actually, I can give you a bit more visibility now because there's no... let's see, who is this? Gungo, have you got dark vision?
No, I've just got a nose ring.
Yeah.
He's got a glowing nose ring.
Okay. Ah, and that'll be on? What is that, 5, 10?
I think it was 10 and 10.
10 bright, 10 dim.
Doing his Rudolph thing.
Okay.
Gungo with your nose so bright. Won't you guide me into this cave tonight?
Okay, Gungo, Elric. How's it looking to you? How's the map looking to you? Are you seeing?
See everything
Yeah,
now. A
see it,
big chunk of it.
Have you got? Have you got night vision, Gungo? I mean, Elric.
No, I have an ever bright lantern though that I carry with me.
Okay.
It's on my hip.
I have dark vision. Normally it's 60, but I think on this map it should be halved because the scale.
Oh yeah.
Right now I can see into the other corner, almost, like up to here.
There we go. I'll block off the. Okay, and while we're on it, I'm just correcting everyone so you've got good vision. So Noida, your night vision?
Yeah, dark vision, 60 feet.
60.
Yeah.
Done. Felwyn, you're 60 as well?
Yes.
Great.
My little gnomey eyes.
Yeah, Morwen, I assume you're the same, 60?
Yep, 60, yeah.
Okay. And you sort of snake your way up. You can see water, and this is swamp water. It's marshy, reeds. There's a canopy above you, very tall trees, and this is in the side of a rocky mountain of some sort. And this pathway snakes backwards, forwards, and then to a large 10 to 20 foot wide cavern entrance. Elric, you spot a smaller tunnel leading out, which looks like it's got some, refuse and debris and so on, spilling out into the swamp. Strange smell in the air, like swamp gas, but Elric, it doesn't smell like natural stuff, methane, whatnot, that you would normally get.
Mm.
It's just gone almost 11:30, so before you start venturing into this thing, we might leave it there.
Okay.
And
Alright.
Pick it up in a fortnight's time. Now, everyone, what level are you right now?
6.
6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so over the course of those long rests and so on, everyone will be 7th level.
Yay!
So you can make those changes and make those selections and whatnot between now and next fortnight. But we can go into this cave at 7th level.
Nice.
Catch the cannibals eating a clown, and they'll look at each other and say, "Does this taste funny to you?"
Yeah.
What was the name of that movie I shouldn't watch again?
Bone Tomahawk.
Bone
Tomahawk. Don't watch it, or watch it once and then never watch it again, like I did.
Is it worse than Cannibal Holocaust?
Probably
Cannibal
not.
Holocaust
Probably
was
not.
horrible.
Did anyone watch the one with the zombie ship?
Zombie ship?
That had cannibals in it as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Everyone's going to go off and watch the worst movies they
in all
possibly
fairness,
can.
Bone Tomahawk is good until the end, and then
Oh,
it
yeah.
gets really bad.
I'll just start with One Piece and then.
Yeah. It's really good. It's
Okay.
just really graphic and really grim. It's
Ah,
okay. We're off with those anti-recommendations. See you in a fortnight.
all right.
Okay,
Okay.
thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank
Bye.
you so much.
See you all.
Bye bye.